Whoa! Jesus fucking Christ, man. Are you up? Wallace.
Whether they gag me, bound me, hollow point round me, dump me off the side of a bridge and drown me. Spare my family the details on how they found me. Vigil by candlelight and gather round me. They talk about how I would lounge with fly women, how I was flossing in clubs and fine linen, hopping in them ill whips with chrome spinning. Malice was true to the game for 9 innings. We love sinning, but now I answer for that. Apologize to my fam, I got y'all dressing in black. A long line family and friends, they signing in. My niece singing solo organs and violins. Wife in her black veil, hands flooded with diamonds. Remaining calm under each arms, my children. Daddy's in a better place, entering golden doors. With ivory, all white pillars and marble floors. Brand new physical frame with no flaws. On my throne, ass guarded by angels with 4 paws. Terror retaliate, show them how really be. Split second before you blaze, they probably thought you was me. But turning on some pro shit, let them know shit. They mess with the wrong click, quick to blow shit. Don't know who owned this, so they in my career. But still I put my tag on this earth, malice was here.
Take a walk on my side, no more tears, no more fears, no one telling me lies. I only want cheers and heartfelt goodbyes. My death march is here, tell me who's gonna ride. Take a walk on my side, no more tears, no more fears, no one telling me lies. I only want cheers and heartfelt goodbyes. My death march is here, tell me who's gonna ride. Hold me high, Gucci suit and tie. Let my casket reach the sky, tell my girl don't cry. Just sing me a lullaby and let the white doves fly. Cause I heard from a bird, it's only sleep when you die. Raise me in unison, outsiders watch through the lens. My mother cried cause she knew that I was only true to sin. Celebrate my passing with gunshots and systems blasting. Blown up posters of terror held by children laughing. No matter how foul my burial, open casket style. Simply so they can see my clusters and my diamond smile. I'm sorry I feel, only cause the ones I left were so real. For me, my dogs will lie, die, shoot, cry, or kill. First to malice, sorry that I left you half in the hole. But now you're right for both of us, I channel thoughts through your soul. Emmanuel, remember this, when you see my nemesis. Drop my picture on his chest and make his family reminisce. Revenge so sweet, and I trust you with the heat. You're the first one I call when it's time to put him to sleep. Now Pharrell, Grand Dragon Horn, stabbing the skies. Turn Magnum laser tag him, couldn't sever all ties. My final request, on the day I'm laid to rest. Take my body to the ocean and have a waterfront fest. This will be my burial, this eulogy will be in stereo. Blue angels will draw my face and smoke during an aerial. Take a walk on my side, no more tears, no more fears, no one telling me lies. I only want cheers and heartfelt goodbyes. My death march is here, tell me who's gonna ride. Take a walk on my side, no more tears, no more fears, no one telling me lies. I only want cheers and heartfelt goodbyes. My death march is here, tell me who's gonna ride. Take a walk on my side, no more tears, no more fears, no one telling me lies. I only want cheers and heartfelt goodbyes. My death march is here, tell me who's gonna ride.
Welcome, welcome, welcome here, my people. Welcome here. Welcome here. It's the greatest show that is being brought to the YouTubes in long times, unless it is has community guideline, of course. Okay, so I'm getting really sick of these copyright claims because like there was like one little clip that I played last night on Meet the Community that was that stupid song. It's like that one that's like, oh man, that shit every time it gets a fucking strike. And not a strike, my bad. It's a claim. Strike, yeah, right. No, a claim, but it won't let me like show the video in certain countries when I play that fucking song. So I have to wait till it processes the video so that I can actually mute the video, the stupid song out so that people can watch Meet the Community last night. It's really stupid. Anyway, good morning all. Interesting few days or a few weeks we've had here, I'm assuming. A lot of change within this community. It's so funny saying it now. Community. The community. I can tell like I'm frustrating a whole lot of people. And if it had to do with like actual with their lives or like life and death for them, like I'd be like, oh no, yeah, let me give their community back. Here you go. Oh yeah. You know, oh my God, it's such a positive place for all of us to be together. And oh my gosh, all that negativity that we all spread. Yeah, well, you know, wishing death upon people's lives. Who wouldn't want that? You know, what? So I thought I'd have a fun live today though, different. Either way. So I'm gonna wait till or when maybe Sweet wakes up or she's awake or what's going on. She can join on panel if she wants, and maybe we can do like something else here than what I usually do. What's up, Aaron W? I don't know whether just to call you A-Dubs or Aaron. I don't know what to call you anymore. Do I just call you Aaron? Should I just whatever? But yeah, you know, like Brett. Did Brett go live last? Oh yeah, he did. See, I start mixing the days up. Some days I don't even remember, like, because it's like he goes live so much and talks shit about me literally every single time that it's like I don't even know how to distinguish sometimes. Some days that he's on and some days he's not. I don't even know. But I do know Amanda Marie is just like, you know, focused in on me a lot, but she's just very upset. I can tell she's just oh so upset. You know, but it tears my heart apart. These meter feet, dudes. So I'm like thinking like should like I do a Q&A because I was gonna do a Q&A. I just need to find like the right questions to ask myself. It's hilarious. I just have to find the right questions to ask myself, and then I can do the Q&A for myself. Oh, I think I still have the questions that I asked myself from last time here. They're still here. They didn't go anywhere. They're still here. You know, one of these questions says, do you belong to any warehouse stores, Costco, BJ's, etc.? It's like, what? What the fucking fuck? Yeah, no, I belong in China, okay? Do I carry, so this is, do I carry a donor card? Well, I actually carry a COVID-19 card. I don't, but they're saying that they're gonna start planting chips inside people's like skin to like, you know, determine whether you have COVID or not, which is really stupid. No, to determine whether you have the vaccine or not, not to determine whether you have COVID or not. That would be stupid. Come on. These are really dumb questions. Do you eat breakfast every morning? Like, what kind of stupid question is that? What kind of idiotic, dumb, stupid question is that? Oh no! Now we have the leaf blower outside again. Or is that the dude doing the vacuum? I can't even tell anymore. Crazy rebel for mayor and hell. Well, at least I'm a mayor somewhere. So, I mean, I don't know what to say. Let's watch this video again of HB trying to troll me.
You going?
No.
Oh, put down. Shame on you.
This one?
Yep.
Isn't that what I just had up?
You had the little back screen up.
Okay. I say I'm good. Okay.
There you go.
And I can do it.
You're just going to try to ready. I'll be ready.
Hey. Rebel?
Hi, Ace.
Hey.
Long time no talk.
Yeah. What's up? What's up?
Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I know you wanted me to come up here and ask you questions.
Well, you said, I'm sorry, but no, you said earlier you wanted to ask me something.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what this initially was, but I changed my mind. And you know what? No. There's still something in this for you. So what I want you to do is ask me questions. That's how this is going to work. If you want.
Oh no, we're not going to play that. This is my channel.
No. Okay, well I'll ask you a few questions then, if that's all right. So, how did you and Andrew initially meet, Ace?
It's totally opposite than what you're claiming how we met.
Please explain.
And it's been put out there many of times of how we met. So I guess maybe you should do your research.
Well, that's the point of me being here. I'd like for you to explain.
Why
Sure.
you listen to what everybody says though?
That's why I want to hear what you say, because you're the one who met him.
Or you're gonna actually listen to the truth, and stop spewing your bullshit out there.
If it sounds like it's correct, yeah.
Oh, only okay. Mm-hmm. All I have to say to you is that you're saying a lot of lies out there, a lot of misinformation, not only about me, but about a lot of people.
I get that, Ace. You said that a lot today. So what misinformation have I said?
Oh, I'm a meth head?
Are you not a meth head?
Absolutely not.
Can you prove that?
And you know that, Rebel.
No, I don't know. I don't know that, actually. I really don't, because I never knew that Andrew was using back when I knew you.
Give me a break.
I really didn't know that. No, I'm not laughing. I'm dead serious. When you were watching Rebel City Sports, I had no clue that Andrew was a meth head.
He's not.
Then why did he get pulled over? I'm not. And I get it. You know, all that stuff that Andrew had thrown his way, people saying, you know, he was a meth head. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's not a meth head now. But the thing is, he did get caught with it, did he not?
Anyways, he's not. And I actually have a DM from you saying that, Ace, I don't believe anything that people are saying about you and Andrew.
Yeah, I was trolling you, Ace.
You are trolling me. Well, guess what? I just trolled you, bitch.
She ended up booting me. I just, like, she trolled the fuck out of me, right? Inside of my, that song is just almost as catchy as the one that's like, isn't it ironic, don't you think? It's like, my I don't know what's wrong with these people. I really don't, man. I try my best to just get along with everyone. Is this the one where I have the hold on.
Cheers.
Somebody wants.
No, that's not the right one. See, I wanted to get the one where it's the married with children one. I'm trying to find that. I don't know where I put it. I have it somewhere. I know I do. Hold on. I'll find it. Fucking shit. Fucking shit. Fuck. Fucking shit. Fucking fuck. Where is it hiding? I don't know. I don't even know where I put half of the shit. Oh, I know why. Probably because it's in a different folder. I put all my stuff in different folders sometimes so I can not waste too much space, but it ends up just confusing me even more. It's fucking it's nuts. Yeah. Let's see here. Right. I think this is the one here. I don't even know. Maybe it's not. I don't even fucking care. Because you're a fucking idiot. Connie can't even go and get a fucking job. Because he's a fucking loser. Because Connie doesn't even know how to figure out how to go out there and do the right thing. Which everyone fucking knows how to fucking do. Just get a fucking job. Connie. 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 Connie.
Love and marriage go together like like a horse and carriage. This I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other. Love and marriage, love and marriage, it's an institute you can't disparage. Ask the local gentry, and they will say it's elementary. Try to separate them, it's an illusion. Try, and you will only come to this conclusion. Love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. Dad was told by mother, you can't have one, you can't have none, you can't have one without the other. Try to separate them, it's an illusion. Try, and you will only come to this conclusion. Love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. Dad was told by mother, you can't have one, you can't have none, you can't have one without the other.
Oh, damn it. See, the edited version is supposed to have the end, like where it's the ending, where he says other, but I guess like there's two crackers, so nothing ever fucking ended. Okay, so, wow. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. So, Mars Life and Joku were having an argument. I found it very interesting indeed, because if you find the variables between the two realities, it's completely different. You know, Joku is, you know, an African American, you know, who's gone through a lot more struggles than any of us, you know, as crackers, you know, and I just, you know, think that we're not proportionately putting enough time into, you know, figuring out how much, you know, we have to turn away from what I'd call crackerism, which goes in the everlasting loop or circle. Something I don't even know. It's Illuminati or something. It's, you know, but the variable factors don't really include that we're all going to be burned in hell because of our, you know, it just doesn't matter. Because I don't believe in God. I don't believe in anything. Where's my fucking husband over there? Give me my fucking coffee. I mean, see. Oh yeah, they don't drink coffee in the UK. Well, he has a husband. I know that. He'll be like, I'm a little high right now. I was just smoking a joint. It's like, what kind of joint, what kind of weed did you smoke? She's like, I don't know, some non-brand from UK. That just doesn't really, it's not good. It sucks. It's terrible. It's garbage. It's completely scum. It's just not good. Sweet, hurry up. I need help. I'm attracting all the hate. Oh no, now the leaf blower guy is gonna come around. Oh, damn. So I guess I gotta play some music. I gotta wait, what music am I going to play? Oh yeah, I'm going to resurrect. Shut up and sit down.
And sit down.
Do you know, if you want to talk about throwing something up against the wall, your face, I would gladly smack your face against the wall again and 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 again. I would gladly smack your face against the wall.
Why don't I file a DMCA takedown on Drama? That wouldn't be fun. Then he wouldn't have anyone to play with. What? Like, what? That's like all my fan base right now. That's all my fan base. I don't even have any real people in here. You are me. I'm Rebel. I'm literally making a sock count of you. What are you talking about? It's fucking stupid. It's fucking. Look at you. Rebel is literally making the whole Rebel thing of yourself right there. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Rebel is actually cheating everybody because he's actually going to be A-Dub. Rebel's going to be. Well, I actually plan to be Dr. Fauci someday. Little do they know what I aspire to be. Cowards. I care more about science, bitch. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make the brighter days on our stocking. We're saving our home now. It's true. We'll make a better day, just you and me. Let's get into that. There is a place that's best for you and me, where we all can hold hands together as one, where we can have fun and let's smile at everyone with a mask on, so you don't even know it's me. There is a place where we have COVID-19 and people are dying around me. It was my fault, 'cause I didn't get the vaccine. And that's why I have to be canceled from society. We are the world. We are the children. We are... Okay. I'm getting into that, but like for real, like that song used to be like back when I was in elementary school and like they had choir class. I remember we had choir class. That was something that they had back in the 90s, like when they actually wanted people to be human beings and shit. But that I don't even know, because then they make you sing corny ass fucking song and like, you know, have to like kumbaya type shit. It was kind of weird, but it was cool. We used to be like all like happy about being American, at least. Like, I kind of forget the songs off the top of my head, but I kind of remember like a lot of American songs that we used to sing, like America's Great, We Are the World, Love Earth. I don't fucking know, like the Green New Plan. the Green New Deal. I don't know, Barack Obama for president. Yay! I don't fucking remember. I just remember it was a very joyous occasion, and I had a Mexican friend who said, "Yo," he was like, "Yo, my nigga, if Barack Obama becomes the president, like then I can die." He was like, "I can die a free man." I'm like, "Oh shit, that's some true shit." I'm like, "Damn, that's some dedication, bro." I remember I was like, "That's some dedication, bro." I said that. He was like, "Damn straight." He was like, "Damn right." That was my friend Juan. My friend Juan, he was dead serious about that. But I don't even know. We used to rock them do-rags. I used to rock that do-rag. It's true. It's true. Because, like, back then, like, that was, like, right when that song, like, "It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot." And everybody had do-rags on at that time. Like, literally everyone. Like, even you'd find, like, that... You just stumble upon some suburb, and you find some white kid with the like do-rag on. It was crazy. It was a phenomenon. It was a phenomenon. You'd be like on vacation in Australia, probably with your family, and still find some random Australian kid with the do-rag on, like with a little bit of and a little bit of like I wanna. I'm telling y'all, like everybody at that time, like when Nelly was like with the new hits out, everybody was about that shit. They were like, "I'm gonna hit him with the pimp juice." That was that shit everybody used to sing back then, and I hated that song. I hated that fucking song, Pimp Juice. And that was only something that like suburban like stupid white girls used to sing and shit. Like, "That's my fucking jam. That's my fucking jam. Now I want the punch out. I want the punch out." And then they'd all fucking go to the concerts and shit and come back with Nelly do-rags. Nelly would pimp them off with do-rags and shit. Yo, I remember my cousin and my sister went to like a Nelly concert or some shit when they were like 12 or 13. They came back with some Nelly do-rags. I was like, "No, he didn't. No, he didn't." He just threw out a bunch of Nelly do-rags to all of his fans. I was like, "Oh shit, that's real. That's dedication right there." I'm telling you, you can't sell off music as great as they did back then. That shit was classic. It was like, you had Eminem, and he was coming out like with some crazy shit, like dissing Benzito or whatever the fuck, and nobody even knew who the fuck he was. It was like, who the fuck is he? We don't know. He was like, "Toy soldiers, we all need to stop with the beef, killing people with the sea, sweet and shady in the heat." I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? Meanwhile, he's like, "Dr. Dre's still in the basement. That's why everyone's still hating." You know, just, I don't even know. At that time, Eminem started coming out with a lot of very circusy sounding songs and shit. It was like, all right. It was just, but it sounded reminiscent to a circus or a carnival. I don't really know what was going on at the time, and like what he was smoking, but I wasn't really feeling it that much. Like and then you think he'd get better. But then he ended up doing a song with Rihanna, like around 2009 or 2010, which really just didn't make any sense. And then that just completely killed off hip hop. Everyone was like, "Yeah, no, hip hop's dead." Everyone's like, "Yeah, oh no, oh shit, Eminem is white. He knows he knows he's Caucasian. He knows he's Caucasian. The gig's up. Like everyone's just like, hip hop is dead. Hip hop is dead." It's like, why was it like right when Eminem like was like finally like, "I'm admitting my crackerishism. I'm finally turning my hair brown. I'm not Slim Shady anymore." Well, like once he was like, "I'm not Slim Shady. I'm Eminem. I'm just Eminem. I'm just a guy." I'm like, no, he's like, I'm not. He didn't even say that. He's like, "I'm Marshall Mathers. I'm Marshall High." It's like, hi, Marshall. Like we're in an AA meeting or something. Hi, Marshall. Hi, Marshall. Tell us about your special problem. Well, like, like I woke up one day, son, like, and like that shit was fucked because like my mother, like, like raised me in a trailer, like, and man, it was so fucked up, and then I met Dr. Dre and I did a lot of drugs and I got really high. Like, it's just like the story is just so discombobulated. He's like, and then I just talk shit about my mom because like she pissed me off. Stan. I said, I'm sorry, Mama. I never meant to hurt you. Like, how is that like an achievement for like someone to be like, well, the biggest like achievement, that I ever did was like dissing like my mom, because she got high. It's like, wow, that's some real crackerish shit right there. I said, I'm sorry, Mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to diss you on the mainstream media because I was too high. Like there's nothing worse than exposing your family to the mainstream media. Like, there's one thing to like just, maybe throw them under the bus here and there and shit, but then like, to write a whole album or maybe just two. It's like, I know how I'm gonna get famous, I'm gonna diss my family because that's the only way that white boys will do it. That's how white boys succeed within this game. It wouldn't be funny, I guess, if he wasn't dissing his own mom. I like, what else would have worked? I don't even know. I guess that would have been, but you didn't have to add all the murder and shit. You didn't have to be a sociopath with it. And, hi, I'm going to find you with the machine gun Kelly and strap you with the head and take your head off and behead you like Medi. Like, I don't even care. You're silly, and drown you in the ocean and, smoke a Philly. Bitch, you're not even my mom anymore because I stretched your head with the dead bread and now I made you into dead bed. Yeah, you're dead, and I made you into his bed because you're nothing but like, it's just like he went on about that shit. He'd even be like, yo, Kim, she's a bitch. I fucked her again and again and I skeeted. I don't care. That's like hitting it. Now you just skeeted. Like, he'd just be like, what the fuck is he? He'd be like, hi, yeah, that's my dad. He's a fag. I don't really care. Why are you mad? Like, damn, Eminem. I remember like in one of his first albums that he came out mainstream, and it was like my friend, I was like in elementary school, and he played it and he was like, yeah, you're a faggot. Like Eminem said something like where he added that word in there and everyone was just like, yo, listen to this. This crazy, yo. Like, this is the bomb. Yo, he says the word faggot. Can you believe that? I was like, oh man. Because back then everyone was like so shocked about shit. Like everything was such a big shocker that it was just the new it thing. Like, no matter what it was, as long as it just like made people like go, oh wow. Back in the 90s, it was just like everything was mainstream. As long as it had enough like people following it, shit, man. Hillary Clinton was mainstream, for God's sake. Shit, man. Bill Clinton was mainstream, for God's sake, man. Like, that's a big achievement. For a liberal president at the time when nobody gave a fuck about politics, and to still get, top of the headlines right there, that's some pimp shit. What? Damn. I'm like having like a panic attack. I feel like I'm talking 1 million hours per hour. Miles per hour. I need to take a deep breath. I feel like, it feels like Andrew was like breathing behind my back. You know how awkward that is to have some like fat old man just like going standing behind you like and then Tonic like, oh, I'm getting closer and closer and closer. Ugh, get the fuck away from me. I found you. And it's just like, no, don't. You're a clown. No. Like, I swear it's a horror movie. It really is. And every time he'd show up on here, it wasn't like I looked at it like, oh, yo, this dude is tough, man. This shit, I'm scared. I'd be like, yo, this shit's like a fucking horror movie, man. This dude's scary as fuck. But he's just weird, scary, like that fucking weird, like, stay the fuck away from me, essay. Like, I don't fucking want you around here. You're about to contaminate my homeboys and shit. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? This motherfucker is like on meth. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's like that Trevor Phillips dude you don't want to bring around your friend, man. It just look bad having him around. Oh, man. They'd be like, yo, who the fuck is this dude? What the fuck is that shit? Yo, I want to jump your homeboy, SA. I don't like the way he looks. Like, and that would be Zachary Ashmar. He'd get his ass whooped if any hood found who he was. That's just how I don't even get it. Like, even Joe Cool's most blackest inside of himself can't even find the whitest within Zachary Asher Martin. Like, you are really not black. You cracker, fake black motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? Shut the fuck up, Yoda Doug's Shitting Tools. Collecting Shitting Tools channel from Home Depot, ass motherfucker. Go and buy your cheap ass tools, bitch. I got better tools than you, motherfucker. I will freestyle your tool, bitch. I will freestyle your tools any day, bitch. Bring your shit to the table, motherfucker. It's like, why do these stupid retards like compete with tools? Is that really a thing? Like, that's just like the knitting community kind of thing, right? Like, we're from a tool community, you know? Where we just, you know, sometimes, and then sometimes like, they'll have their little wars, like in the movie with Will Ferrell, like, what was the one, the news one that he does, and he has the war against the other news broadcast, like, and they all have like machetes and shit. It's like they all gather together and have their like yearly like wars or battles with their tools and shit. And Yoda Doug is one of like the first ones to show up with this hammer, coming in there like ready to tear shit up. He's like, I got my new weapon. I'm like, what is it, Yoda Doug? He's like, well, I brought my tonic and sales. What's he gonna do, Yoda? He's gonna bash your mom, throw her under the rug. Oh shit. Like, damn. Wow. That's such an honorable weapon. No, he's talking about how many subs. Yeah, did I make him upset? Did I make you sad? Did I make the toolbox man sad? The Tim Toolman Yoda. I used to watch that show, Home Improvement. Sometimes I get home from school and either I watch Home Improvement or Full House. I'm dead ass serious. When I'm like, what's that song, the Full House one? I forget what the theme to that one is, but I gotta add that as intro. Oh man, I was about to sing the one from what is it, Saved by the Bell, but that's just way too old school. Fuck that. I don't even know what the fuck. It's like, when I wake up in the morning and it's like, it's just like on meth, man. That's methed up. That's methed up, Yoda. Shut the fuck up. That's not even cool. Now you totally triggered me for saying that I have good shows. How dare you? That's not even fucking funny. Do you realize what you just said? Do you realize what's gonna happen to you now? Now Tonic is gonna find a picture of your mom, you freaking retard. He's gonna do, it's like, oh my god, he's gonna do heinous things. This dude, like Tonic, like, you know, he's so obsessive about this shit. He probably even jerks off to this shit. Like, he'll probably like really get into it to that degree to where he's like, oh yeah, so fucking, you got my first 1,000 subs. Yeah. Like, this dude, man, he's really sick. He's really twisted. Like, he really thinks it's an accomplishment. He'll be like, I just outbeat you. I just out-trolled you. I'm the bestest troll that there is. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck does that even mean? Like, it's like a centipede walking on the, like, running on the wall, and it's like, what are you looking at? What is it? I'm just like on the wall, and I'm fucking gross as shit. Just stomp me. Fuck. No. I need golden to. No, I know not golden. I don't need golden. I need Swedish sugar to help me before I tear down the show. I'm about to like tear this shit apart. My mom gave me matches, and I'm just about to burn the house down. You know, like. I'm kidding. It's a quote from the Wonder Years. That was a good show too. I used to watch the Wonder Years, and like the kid used to always have the same, like crush on the same girl. And then there was some really like cracker show back on Nickelodeon, and it was called Pete and Pete or some shit. Pete and Pete, and it was like two brothers that had red hair, like they were gingers, and they like, I don't know, they had friends, and I don't really know what it was about. They were Pete and Pete. They were two gingers who just had adventures and shit. But it was a great show. I love that show. I miss that show. Or that show, Are You Afraid of the Dark? And they'd always, like, it would be like Goosebumps, except you find some really fucked up shit. Like, it would be like some monster coming in, like stealing like a kid down to the underworld and shit. And like, you'd be a kid, you'd be like, what the fuck? What the fucking shit? Be like, and their child was trapped in the dimension forever. It's like, wow, what the fuck? I thought this was PG. You know, like, it would be some really fucked up shit, because there wouldn't be movies that were even as dark as that shit. I swear, they got away with a lot with the whole television gig back then. I mean, nowadays they'll just do just about anything and just slide it right under you. They'll be like, worship the devil and your children don't know. Critical race theory is the bestest, and you're whitest as snow. It's like, kids will be like subliminally like message like all this shit right at once, and parents will just be like, honey, just do your homework, and I have to get ready for work. They don't even pay attention. Parents are just like, I didn't even hear a thing. They're just like, I'm gonna let TV educate you. The TV will educate you so well. That is exactly how Ace B turned out to be so swell, you know. I'm sure all that Canadian TV, all that Michigani TV sure helped you, you know. Just being there in Michigan, you know, helped a whole lot, because it taught you a whole lot about fish. What does that even mean? That to find a whole lot of fish. I know Michiganders know what it means, because there's something about fish, but I don't know what the fuck it means. I don't know. Ace Ashby. Ashby. Did I just say Ashby? Andrew's so pissed. He's like, I'm gonna send Preach over there and say you're racist. Remember that time Preach came over here and he's like, I'm gonna try to troll Rebel in an intellectual way and see if I can catch him in a trick. He like all got intricate with it, and I'm like, wow. But I'm like, let's just have a fun conversation and see where it goes. Like, I don't even know. So I think I put my guest link out there. So and thus far no one's joined the guest link out there, but it is only 10:30. I woke up kind of early today, you know. It's only like, this is early for me. I usually wake up at like 11:30 lately. So feel fucking privileged, bitch. Rage quit.
It was the show that never ends.
Oh, dude, I love that. Dude, I love that.
Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my...
I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I'm not really rage quitting. But that would have been funny if I did. I don't hate anybody, Robert. Mutual assured destruction. Funny to see all of the wrenched Andy's minions in here. They're in here? Wait, what? Wait, what? What you mean to tell me that like Andrew's people are here? Is he watching us like this, or is? Because I mean, I didn't even know. Like, I thought that we were just like doing this alone, and that is he really? What? I believe I'm actually shocked. I'm bewildered, flustered, if you will. I find myself to be in swarm of my mind, and to be finding myself to be over dominated by the control of another being of some sort that may have configurately taken over my spirit or soul of some sort of. What have I found here? Have we found a bit of abnormality? Have we found you know, the dromedary? Oh my god. Oh my god, Andrew is just such a retard. He probably has Ace B streaming me. She's probably like, Andrew, wake up, Andrew. He's awake. I know how to do this. Okay, so he said to hit live. To go. Okay, so go live. All right, hit it. All right, now people should come in here, and then I think that. All right, this stream. Okay, right. Okay, he taught me to do this, and all right, Chrome, and the thing like this. Or VPN. I need to put that on. I forgot. Yeah, she's getting all prepared for it. You could tell Mrs. Dramadome, like, she's starting to learn like the little ins and outs from Andrew. And he's like teaching her all these things, and he's like, all right, so now you go here, you do this, and now you need to go here and you do that, and now you go mix that in here, and now you go to Linux, you fix that, fuck him up and fuck him in the ass. It's like, what the see, so now if you smoke meth and you do this at the same time, you have superior battle between the worlds. See how it goes, Ace? It's like, what the fucking Ace, we'll do it together and we'll be one. We'll be one in our little meth world of methality. The methality of our world between Rebel and us is just going to be powerful. We're going to have sex and powerful love together as we fantasize about destroying Rebel and fucking his shit up. Fucking Rebel. Swallow a fucking shot. Yeah, he'll get into that. He gets into it. He starts having like passionate, weird fucking sex with Ace when it comes to thinking about this shit. Because he'll wake up in the morning like the next day after and be like, let's do it, Ace. Come on, Ace, let's get to work. It's just like, for me to even have to be associated with them and that kind of me, it's weird. Yeah, I don't even know. I mean, I'm not saying that's what occurs. I'm just saying if they are having sex in my mind, like I do occur, or like they do think me up or some shit, like something weird, like that's weird. That's weird. And seeing that they wake up in the morning, like every morning on the dot, like, and today they even woke up, especially extra early, just to restream roughly. Yeah, that's weird. They didn't even take a shower. Like, they didn't even take a fucking shower. Like, you didn't even wake up, have coffee, take a shower, smoke a cigarette, enough. Like, ew. That's fucking gross. You got Rosie in the background. She's like, I'm gonna go to Six Flags. Then I'm gonna stay your soul. Natalie, what? Do you want to see my boobs? No. Why? Oh shit. What's up, sweet? Help me, sweet. I'm gonna end up destroying the show. Tearing this fucking show apart. When people used to like call my shows an abortion, they'd be like, your show's a fucking walking abortion. Like, what the motherfucker? Be like, you're a walking abortion, Connie. Even Brett, like, oh my god, does that mean that he thinks about me when he's making love with his wife? Oh, no, Paula, no. Ew. And to think that's not even the only couples that are after me. Oh my god. Wait, oh my god, that's fucking weird. Fucking gross. You got AK Twin Mommy like, I'm gonna fantasize about Rebel and masturbate before my husband comes back home. Like, okay. I'm just gonna victimize. My loneliness is killing me. I must confess. Don't say bless your heart. I still believe. Don't say bless your heart. Don't say bless your heart. Okay. Slow burner, so got tired in Andy's room. Andy from Toy Story. Are we talking about the same Andy here? Do you mean the Andy that I put on the bottom of my shoe with permanent marker? You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. He does imitations because he's so troll bad. He gets so mad because he don't know how to handle that. Because Andrew is the bestest troll there is. Because you got a friend in me. See, I'm good with that shit. I am. Like, you got a friend. You got a friend. Oh my gosh. That's so corny. It's funny shit. Rosie and Azamanto people should be off YouTube. Come on, that's a very evil Terry thing to say in mature assured destruction. We want everyone to still be here. Just let them be shamed. Shame. We don't have to cancel people out. We just you don't have to cancel them out. Like, we can still have fun with that's why I don't get it. Like, make Cyrex, monetize. Like, let him feel special. Let's have fun with it. Like, damn, why can't people just let people have some fun, man? Everyone's canceling everyone left and right and shit. It's that just doesn't help anything, any none. He's gonna just come back on another account anyway. And then people are just gonna have more, it's just gonna hurt the other people who are trying to find him. You know how hard that shit is? You think I'm gonna go around balling trying to find a motherfucker everywhere I go? Yeah, you got everywhere, car did that, shit, yeah, that. Oh shit. Glenn, damn, you sure got in my head, bro. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Whew. Sweet, I need help. Please hit the link and come up here when you get a chance. I know, I saw your message. I feel like I'm destroying the show. I'm ruining it. And I found it, and I'm just kill. Fucking, what the fuck? Yeah, it's like having that dude Tony wake him up 5, and he's like, the people are so evil, cause today they are. Yes, he's like, you are terminated. Ah! He gets pissed, man, and I don't blame Tony for getting pissed. Tony has a right to be pissed. Tony has every right to be pissed. When I thought he was exaggerating when he said there was condemned spirits and shit within this whole fucking thing, like demons and whatnot, and they are. I didn't know it, and now I see it. I'm like, these motherfuckers. Because I heard him many times, and he's like, these demons try to fuck me all the time in the ass. I'm like, I know what you mean, Tony. Wake him up 5. I know what the fuck you mean, and I know what you mean, Tony. Wake him up 2 as well. It's not Friday, is it? Should we play some old Polly Crispy's Danger Zone stuff for a second here? Rosie is mentally ill about like Glenn the jerk rabbit. Peace to all. Oh, welcome, Magic. Peace or no to Magic here. Cause Tonic says that he was queer. Cause he liked things right up his butt. So did Lawless. So what? That's just what Amanda Marie did. 2 fingers and then he jizzed. Then Brett and Amanda said it on their show. Jamie Lynn is such a hoe. Jamie Lynn, you are a little ho 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 ho. Oh my god, that fit in perfectly. I don't even know how did that even work so well? You can't just think that shit up, people. You can't just make that shit up. That's just, that's just, what the fuck?
Shitty, Rebel City Sports, whatever the fuck you want to call me. So I'm on here because I got a little bit of announcement to make after this motorcycle drives by. Anyways, a little bit of announcement today. Nothing crazy, but I am going to change my name on here. So, and I'm sure Connie's gonna be like, oh my god, he gave up. You see his comb over and his big forehead? He gave up because I beat him. Oh, he didn't beat me. I only changed my name to piss him off. I only changed my name to Rebel City Sports to piss him off. And because he took down the name, so technically he's copying me at this moment. But yeah, I'm changing my name.
What the fucking shit? What the fuck? Like, that's my fucking name, motherfucker. Like, he came into the YouTube game all like fucking with half like gun cocked and shit. What the fuck? Like, I'm like, you know, you don't even have any talent, bro. Like, you have a comb over. I never said anything about a big forehead. I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but like, for real, man, like that, it just wasn't cool. Because then he just ran up and he's like, you know, I take your name, Connie. You're not even like Rebel City Sports because I am. It's like, okay, you know, and I'm the president because I say so. And he was like, yeah, and you know, Connie, I'm drunk. And I was like, yes, Lawless, you are. And he was like, yeah, I literally am. And I was like, I know, Lawless. I know, my special little boy. I know. It's okay.
My name, Rebel Shitty, obviously as a mockery to Connie.
Right.
Because I'll let you know now, and I'm not asking for any kind of views or help. I'm planning on making my own little stupid, what's it called? What's the word I would use? Like an amateur stream where I'm literally just gonna go take everything I can get from Connie, where he's just like contradicting himself.
And Lawless ended up finding literally nothing to contradict Rebel at all. Literally nothing. Like Lawless literally found nothing to contradict Rebel. It's been 8 months almost, I think, 6, 7, how many months, Lawless? And you found nothing. Nothing, Lawless. You still have 170 subscribed. Okay. I don't know what to say, Lawless. Good luck. But, you know, he's probably going to get his subs up now, and I'd probably say sub him, because you don't have a lot of content in the community as is, and he gets drunk a lot. So he does take down content like politics people. I don't know. Lawless, come back. Come back, Lawless. We need you. We need you, Lawless. Hashtag, we need you, Lawless. Hashtag, Lawless, come back. Lawless, come back. Lawless, come back. Sad, make your own content. I know, whose content is that? What? Huh? Like, you know, what did I do? You know, who did I take that from? Gee, you know, I have no clue. It's just highway robbery in every single way. You know, who would have thought? You know, and it's just as problem. I mean, you know, I should just look in the mirror at myself right now, you know, point my finger at myself and just say to myself,
Can you state you are fake news.
Because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But I want to refill my glass of coffee, and hopefully Sweet joins me soon when she's able to. But this is the danger zone. I mean, I don't know why people underestimate me till the end, the very end. Like, there's no reason to.
What I do? What I do? Man, it's been 15 miles. I got $50 right now. What I do? Look, it's not a way to pay bills, but it's a way to pay. It's a way to make money right now. It's just wear and tear in your car, the wear and tear that it causes in your car, and the wear and the tear. But it's money that you make right now in your pocket. Like you worry, like you may not have a car next year, but at least you have money for meth.
It's like, wow, Andrew, you sure made sense there. You know, that's Andrew going to work. Oh yeah, you know, Andrew up there sure working hard, you know. Same as Tonic and Sale, you know, the Sonic and Tail, who just replaced, you know, the S with a T for the T with a S. But nobody's gonna notice anything, you know.
Take a duty when the duty hit the water hit my booty. I'm sitting on the toilet. I had to take a duty when the duty hit the water hit my booty.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I hate it.
So, in case people in the community want to gather together and hear my word as if it's a grain of salt, a grain of gold, for all of us to be here, because my friend Quickquiver, you know, came to help me when I really needed help, because you know, my channel.
Oh, little corrosive, don't say a word. K. Peter's gonna buy you a mockingbird, and if K. Peter doesn't buy you a mockingbird that night, K. Peter's gonna build up an appetite. Hey, ho, hey, ho, hey. And you got people in Discord who are just like,
Shut the hell up! Shut up! Shut up!
got people in Discord, and Lord Fix's Discord up in there all pissed. They hate it. You fucking hate it. It's like they're being jabbed with the jab, and they don't want them because they're mad.
You have to be a big boy.
Big boys get a toy from the toy chest.
No, 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 no.
I don't know. Rebel was totally out of his mind. Totally ludicrous. Ludacris was a great rapper. Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way! No, I'm not God. No, don't say that. I don't want people to call me that. Please. I will not take that label. Who's Annie? Oh, I thought that was Russian. I can't even read the words. That's a really terrible name, whoever you are with the Russian name or whatever that is. That's a mind-fuckingly bad name. Like, why would you do that to all of us and torture us? We don't know how to read that. Okay, where are you from, China? Come on. You're killing us here. At least write it in English. Like, can you not at least pronunciate? Like, come on. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Just come on. We can do it. Hurry up. We can do it. Come on, it's about to get you. Hurry. You know, in movies where they're like, come on. Come on. Just grab my hand. Just do it. It's like every movie out there. Such a cliche. Come on, grab my hand. Grab my hand.
It's like in every freaking horror movie or any kind of like end of the world kind of movie. It's like always someone falling down something and someone has to grab their hand to save them. I can help you. It's like Free Willy. Oh no, I can help you. Don't fall. I'm gonna drown in the ocean. Titanic. No, don't fall off the ship. I got your hand. I'll catch you when you can. I'll catch you when you can. I'll catch you when you fall. Oh. Far wherever you are, when I sleep and Andrew showed up. That's how you know Rosie and Nemi and people like that look at it like they're like, oh my gosh, it's Leonardo, Andrew, and Ace DiCaprio. Oh my god. Oh, far wherever you are in a community that doesn't matter anything to pretty much everyone but you. Like it's like wow. HB, can you have like a any more embarrassing thing to be embarrassed about, but to be like embarrassed of Shelly? Like to and meanwhile, you know, I feel like Anarch Chick is like planning some big suspicious like something. She's planning something. This isn't for nothing, alright? I think she's smarter than that. She's a better troll than Ace. So she definitely has something planned out for this one. And I want to see what it is. I want to see it through. That's why she's privating everything. She's privating everything for a reason. Watch her have some big troll, some shit that she's gonna do. Watch. She's like saying to her friend, like, hey, can you come over and pretend that I'm sucking your dick so that way like the whole online community can think that I'm like some whore. That way I can get them in some conspicuous plan that I made up, and they're actually gonna get swindled into it because like I'm smarter than them and they're never smarter than me, and I'm always the bestest troll. But by the way, I love Tonic Boss. Like I could tell an art chick is definitely planning something else. Definitely. Like she didn't just like, you know, suck dick for no reason. She sucks dick for a reason. Okay? She has a reason for sucking dick. There's a reason for this. This is beneficial. It is a commodity for her. In my land, we call that a commodity. In my land, the women are willing and more to suck on the dick. It is actually called better than worst. We like the women who suck it better. She's a batty girl. She's a batty girl. Damn. I'm telling you, she's like 45. She's sucked a many dick. Alright, she knows what she's doing. Alright. If she gets a car out of it, she definitely knows what she's doing. Alright, like fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Like she didn't even show the camera or nothing really. Like she just was like, we're in a convenience store and look at us. And this guy actually mad and I really like him. But by the way, guys, it's totally not a troll. It's like, yeah, I think it is. That's why I didn't fall for it. It's like most of the shit that people like Helen Keller, Stacy, all of them fall for. It's just like a lot of it is just bullshit people are acting out. And they just try to make it now like, oh my God, did you see that Tyrese Reed did this? Tyrese Sneed actually was a hip hop artist and thought that I actually signed him to a label. It's like, wow, you conspicuous troll, you. He's like, I planned out to take out Hippie Auditor and Rebel, but Rebel got his channel back. It's like, wow, okay. Ouch, I feel so hurt. Wow. It's like, and I'm getting my channel back, and I got now another channel out there and sponsored, promoted, and because, you know, anything happens, it's actually, you know, a very convenient thing. I am many channels, and you know I'm all of you. All of you are not you. All of you are Rebel. So really, it's just, I don't even know why you all are pretending to be me when we're all stock accounts here of Rebel, just trying to make himself look good. Rebel, you're in there trying to make yourself look good, you little cuck. I'm not buying it. Neither should any of you. Neither should any of you. None of you should ever believe that anyone here is anyone but Rebel. He's a fucking monster, he is. I've seen his tactics. I've seen them for myself. Shh. Did you know that in Andrew's mind right now, Rebel in Andrew's mind told Andrew to rape his child? Can you believe that? It's just like, what the fuck? Like, where did he even get that from? And then I always go back and I'm like, oh yeah, the whole Mars Life thing. He keeps trying to reference it back to me. It's like, you motherfucker, you have no proof to that. And all he ever does is just bring up allegations of him raping his child. Like, really? That's just allegedly. I don't know what the fuck. He brings it up. He's the one always saying, did you know that Rebel told me to rape my child? It's like, what the fuck? What the fucking fuck? Like, why would you just throw your own fucking child under the bus, you fucking retard? You southern piece of fucking trash. Trailer trash, white scum, fucking trailer. Like, what the fucking fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, that's messed up. In like how many different ways? So many different ways. No, hippie auditor said some girl in a video were really good looking and they were high school. Oh, shut your mouth. That's not good. That's not fucking good. Helen Keller and Stacy, the fake therapist, and both are evil. Both are no, I mean, if you hear Stacy, anyone can tell she's like a saint, yo. Like anything that she says, like I wouldn't even take it with a grain of salt. I would just take it for fact. You know, like literally, she's like a whole government body that literally sort of tells you what to do. Like you don't even have to think about it, bro. Like for real. You know, like Stacy knows it all. Like she tells everything the way it is. Not. I have to clarify because I don't want anyone to ever fall for that. No, she's a terrible person. She's evil. She's one of the most evil people I've ever seen on YouTube. That's why I don't even. I try to warn people. I'm like, you know, she doesn't even have a channel, and look how evil and invested she is into this shit. She likes this for the pain, for the suffering, for the torture. You know, like she's weird. She gets turned on with Rada, and they both like masturbate to this shit. It's weird. And then they'll pick like weird particular times of the month to do it as if it's some sort of role play. Like, let's sort of pick up this fun again that we had fun last month doing when we got really high and took off fucking Adderalls and Coke. It's like, motherfuck. Like, why do we have to deal with all these fucking weirdos, fucking addictions and shit? And then we're supposed to justify it and be like, oh yeah, no, it's just because of the internet. You know, the whole excuse behind it all is because, you know, when you really think about it, we're not human beings all, you know, it's just the internet. That's their excuse. They could just be like, well, we're so high right now that we don't really witness you as being a human being, and I'm stabbing you with my knife metaphorically, and you're not dead. Therefore, it's the internet. You're safe. It's like, wow, you know, I feel so safe because he only metaphorically wants me dead. He just, you know, doesn't physically yet wish me harm, you know, just not yet. Oh my God, if she was working with children, my God. No, this is what you're supposed to do. Now, this person is bad because of this. Now, understand that people are going to judge you for who you are. And if you ever get judged, you never talk to them again. Cancel them. Cancel culture 100%. Cancel. And then she'll be like, don't ever cancel Connie. You know, can't. Connie's literally not even a conservative. Has not even really a conservative. He don't have a thought. It's like, well, yeah, I mean, I just got out of homelessness. I didn't really feel like the first thing I wanted to do was fucking vote. I mean, you know, God fucking forbid. I decide not to, you know, add my vote in for the country account since, you know, it kind of got thrown into the streets and not acknowledged by my fucking white brethren, right? All them white people are supposed to be having my back. No, they because the people who purchased my home, you know, they were shady people too. Like they were affiliated with anyway. I'm not gonna get into that. But sweet help me. I need help. Someone help. I feel like I'm burning my show to the ground. I hate. Stacy's the one that is Stacy McManus. She doesn't have a YouTube channel. Does she have a YouTube? Yeah, but she does cry. She does cry when people say her name. She gets really mad, and then she sends Helen Keller or one of her trolls or people squad after you, and then tries to attack through Discord, usually, or through means of memes or other means. They've all done it to me. I've been attacked by all of them the same way you probably all are or have. If you are, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I've dealt with that, and she'll bring up a lot of false accusations and misleading information, and all you got to do is just kind of be like, yeah, well, fuck you, you fucking bitch. And she'll be like, you meant that quite literally. You said you wanted to rap, man. See, she'll twist words. I'll be like, fuck you, bitch. She'll be like, hey, tell me about you said I was gonna come and fuck me. Like, she'll pull that type of shit. She'll do that, and she's the best at narrating her own story. I'll tell you, like, I thought that there was like, I thought Amanda was good at that shit, but like, nah, not quite like Stacy. Like, she'll just go right into things. She'll be like, this guy is a chomo because he is a chomo, and everyone here has to listen because if you don't, you're gonna be canceled. Like, she'll dead ass force people to like agree with her type shit. It's crazy. I've never seen anyone like anything like it. You know, her and Rada, but Rada not quite like her. You know, he doesn't quite hit it with the disinformation as much. Like, he'll be honest kind of and be like, you know, well, Connie has to get a job and, you know, go out there and find fucking, you know, find work and fucking living, you know, like he doesn't really go too deep. Stacy's more like, she'll go really deep like Brett, you know. And then you got people out there like Lawless who hate me, but he just ended up inadvertently turning into like the Connie 2.0. I don't know what you call it, but he yeah. I don't know. This story has a lot of combinations, factors, and it doesn't really apply to the real world, but in a weird way it does too. I don't even know. That's why even like, you know, last night I was thinking about, I was like, you know what, this could hit the mainstream because even if people walk into this and they don't know the characters right away, these characters are so, you know, entertaining, and everyone has their own characteristics, and you add the whole community together into one, and you add a soundtrack to it, and you know, it becomes a completely different experience. You know, it's almost like a movie that I kind of created. If this is sweet, hopefully it is. Let me put up my super cool overlay, and I'll let her on. I hope my phone isn't freezing. It was a little bit. Hold on. If it is, I'll back out and come back in, but let me know if it is freezing, people. Appreciate that. Is that you, Sweets?
It's me. Good morning.
Why, hello, Sweets. Sugar.
Hello. I came
So
to
last
bring
night,
some coffee, some sugar to throw in your coffee.
yeah, I was being trolled really bad last night by many tonics.
I know you were
In my
gone,
chat.
and they were like relentless. And I was having fun. Sometimes they're they're fun to. They're like, you know, like when you give a cat a mouse to play with. That's kind of how I was, you know.
100%.
We were sound asleep, and they were just like.
I mean.
So, I'm on the go right now. So if I cut out, it's because I'm on the move. I'm trying to get the plates for my vehicle, my car, and they're sending me on a wild goose chase. I have to do emissions and oil changes and all this stuff. So I'm moving about.
Yeah. Well, just focus on driving. You know, like if you want to do that, I mean, not if you want to. Like it priorities first.
Right, but
So
I've got my earplugs in and my
okay,
overhead speaker on, so.
all right. Just want to make sure you're all right. You're safe. You know, don't
I
like
appreciate that.
let
Thank
it
you.
distract you. Yeah. So like I have questions. Like we can do the Q&A thing if you want.
All right, let's do it.
Because like I already have some questions laid out here that were actually as made of fic provided to me from not now, maybe later. Um, yeah, he actually created this, and so you can't find this anywhere else. So you have to be on this actual channel to really get the full intake. Andrew's not going to really play it all because I do have super cool overlays and super cool content that he just is like he's just so scared to play. So you know you may want to be here to watch it, and I know there's so many people who are listening on terrible audio and you know not even 720p visual video over there, but we got some fun Michigani questions here.
Let's do this.
Yeah,
I'm in a good mood. I'm happy and I'm in a good mood, so it's a perfect
yeah, me too.
day for it.
I got some cool Michigani questions. I think I lost them. I have to scroll down though. Hold on, let me let it load up. Okay. So these are questions that we have laid out. And I didn't make the questions, so whatever I ask, it's literally from the Q&A, all right? So, all right, well, we're both gonna answer. How about that? Like we both give our answers after I ask the question. So we'll both give our own answers. Does that make sense? She's probably cutting out. Let's give Sweet a chance because she could be cutting out. Yeah. But let's wait for Sweet to fix that. Sweet, when you fix that, we'll get back to that. Just gonna hold a minute, 2 minutes. Anyway, we're just chilling. Most of these people don't realize the magnitude of the movie being worked. Both Stacy and her boyfriend.
Back on the highway, are we good?
Yeah, we're good. We can hear you now.
Okay. Sorry,
It's
I was
those
by
crazy
Walmart.
Michigan
Every
roads
time
you're
I
driving
pass
on.
by Walmart, get like that.
It's always the Walmart. It literally is always. It's always Walmart.
All those secret signals that they're sending to each other.
Yeah, they're an extraterrestrial force scattered about by Mars. Walmart is actually questionable and known to be a very high demand place for UFOs to abduct your family. Just in case you haven't found out, that's a fact. That's a fact.
There's a Spanish song that we laugh about in our culture, where the man says he wants to be buried at Walmart because that's the only place that he knows his wife will visit regularly. So he's guaranteed a visit by her. So he wants to be buried in Walmart.
Oh my goodness. I can see that just put me in a golden eyes like state of mind. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Don't forget that.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're not doing it right, Rebel. You got to add all of the little flattened tires in there. The little.
No, I know, and I'm just getting to it. I'm just a little bit tired. Thumbs has been keeping me up all night.
Maybe you need some of that narcissistic cream that I've offered.
Maybe if you weren't such a narcissist.
It's been tested and
proved. Tonight. Oh. So I'm gonna ask a question and then we'll both answer. Okay, so this is the first one. What was the last thing that you bought?
String cheese.
String cheese?
At a gas station.
I like string cheese. The last thing I bought was papers. Okay,
Rolling
next
papers.
question.
You just reminded me. I need to get some. For 2 days, I've been trying to grab some, and I keep forgetting. So thank you for reminding me.
I don't like
See,
the ones I bought though,
this is
because
productive. What kind do
yeah,
you use? I use the zigzags, the white
I
and
use
gold
zigzag.
original.
Yeah, I use the white zigzag, but like I bought these stupid raws that are like long because I thought they were like the white papers, but they're not white. They're like caramel looking colored and then
Change? Yes.
Have you been here before?
With
this vehicle?
No.
Okay. Let me get your VIN number.
One moment, please.
You can mute it if you want, sweet. I'm just wondering where. Oh, there. There it is. I was trying to find my lighter, but some Michigani named Ace B stole it from me. You know what? It was even a big, and it was worth so much to Ace that she wanted to keep it from Shelly because Shelly was also jealous of Ace for having, Andy written on the bottom of her shoe. Because Ace, loves having the name Andy written on the bottom of her shoe, kind of like Woody and Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. It's sort of a thing. It's sort of kind of like when kind of like in a movie that would be made about toys that would maybe have a story. It would be something like that, But who am I kidding? What am I talking about? Nobody would ever write an Andy under their shoe. With a permanent marker, of course. That's just a story that maybe might be about toys. What's your toy story? Remember when I used to ask people that question on Polly Krispies? Would be like, "What's your toy story?" People would be like, "What the fuck is this dude asking me? Why you be asking me? Like, I don't even know why you asking me that." Like, there's so many stupid questions I could ask them and they'd be pissed about. But that one question, they'd just be like, "What?" I am bewildered. Like, I'd ask Glenn. And he'd be like, "I don't need to do that. What does it even mean?" Be like, "Nothing, Glenn. It just means it's a toy story that you may have lived through. Like, they didn't even know to such thing, Toy Story." He get dedicated. When Glenn speaks about Rebel, he gets dedicated. He'll be like, "Rebel, everybody got bad at it, but let's talk about it." Be like, "Yeah, Glenn, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking." No, I don't know anything. I don't. Like, no one understands. Somehow Doofy does. Someone like that Christine does for some reason. I don't even know. Like, there's certain people who can like understand Glenn or what he's saying, and like, but me, I just don't know any. Like, I can't understand shit. And to me, it's just like Rebel. Like, what the fuck? Glenn. I apologize for upsetting you. I don't even know what you just said. Clearly, like, I don't even know what your panel's about, what's going on here, what's happening, and he'll be like yelling at me and be like, you gotta apologize to people in our chat. I'd be like, "What did you say? You said you want me to yell at your chat?" Be like, "No, I told you to apologize in that chat, be friends with everyone." Like, you want me to be enemies with everyone? What? Huh? What? Like, it's just it. Yeah, Glenn would put like a lot of words in my Sometimes I just troll him because I didn't know the difference whether he was like trying to be nice or not. So I would just be like, "Well, fuck this shit and fuck it all, and I'm just gonna fucking troll him." Like, I was just like, "Fuck it," because it just like I didn't know what to do. I was just like, What am I supposed to do? I was like, "Is this a trick? Is this some sort of game?" You can talk, sweet.
Okay, I'm back.
Thank God. I was about to dig a hole for myself. I'm losing all my Michigani fans.
You're doing fine. I think you're doing great.
Okay. So next question is, what was the most recent compliment you've received and savored?
Let's see. Gosh, I'm blessed. I get compliments all the time, so it's hard to.
You just don't want to pick one.
Okay, this morning my son told me that I was looking really healthy today, and I had a great skin color to me today. So that was a compliment.
Well, that's great. And you know what? I got a compliment too. My mother said that she's really proud of me and that I'm a special little boy. So, yes.
Aw. See,
You know, like I couldn't not. I had to.
Rebel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you hell about that one, okay? Because in my
I
family,
know.
if I tell my son he's special, I'm usually picking on him and
No, I
teasing
literally
him.
made that up to wow people up. I just wanted to.
Oh, I get you.
No, like I had to. I had to. Okay. Next question. What was the name of your first pet? Ah, shit. I think I did this one, but you
The
can.
name of my first pet, her
Yeah.
name was D.
D.
Yeah, she
I
was
like
named after DMX.
that. That's awesome.
She
Mine
was
was Sheila. She was named after like a killer. Like her name was actually supposed to be like killer because she was like killing a lot of like mice and shit. She just liked to kill things.
what
When
kind
she
of
was young.
dog was she?
No, she was a cat.
Oh, a cat. A cat.
Yeah, and she was initially like my aunt's kind of watched her, like took care of her, and then I took her in later. But yeah. All right. Next question. What was your favorite subject in high school?
Gosh, I was kind of a nerd in school. I liked all subjects, but I think my favorite was probably Spanish class.
That's cool. That's cool. Mine, I don't know. I mean, like there were art classes in between. I feel like there were certain like activities in these like stupid classes. Like there was one class I remember it was like a not quite a special ed class. But there was like this lady who she was actually John Kerry's like sister in real life, and she taught at this school that I was at because it was like a bad school in the hood, and she was trying to like be like savior Miss White Lady, you know, all that. And she had this like class and she basically could do anything she wanted or teach anything she wanted. She basically would like play movies and stupid shit. And but kids would always end up getting in fights in the class, and it was the best thing. Like, it was like hell. It was the worst class. It was the worst class because every kid would get in a fight. It was hilarious because if it didn't have to do with you, you'd just be like, okay. And she had nothing, like she could do nothing about it. She would just watch. She would just literally watch. She wouldn't say shit.
I just liked my class because everybody used to have to bring food, and it was part of, every Spanish culture includes food. So we always had food, and so I am a huge food critic, and so I liked mine for the food. I couldn't. My Spanish is horrible. It's funny, I'm Spaniard, but hey, it was about the food.
I hung around a lot of Dominican and Puerto Rican kids who got pissed off at me for not knowing how to speak Spanish. Like even though they knew I wasn't Dominican or Puerto Rican, like they'd still be like, "Yo, why don't you just learn how to speak it?" I'd be like, "It's not that simple, bro." Like they literally be like, "Yo, you should be able to speak it. It's simple. Like all you gotta do is like." I'd be like, "Bro, like, nah." He's like, "I learned it as a kid. Like it was simple as shit." Like
I hear you. All right, next question.
All right, what was your first cooking experience?
First cooking experience?
Yeah.
Gosh, I can't remember. I was probably really, really young.
Yeah, I couldn't remember that shit either.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. It was probably making something with my mom. She was probably teaching me how to make fresh tortillas or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, next question. What was your favorite TV show when you were a child?
I was a child, probably Casper, the Friendly Ghost, and Tom and Jerry cartoons.
I like Tom and Jerry. Mine was, I don't know, a lot of different shows.
Oh, I can't forget about Speedy Gonzales. That was another one. That was a tradition for us to watch in our family.
Yeah. I don't know, like for some reason as a kid, I really loved Robin Hood, the Disney version, and I didn't really like have it many times, like because someone stole it from my sister, and so we lost it for like many years, and I just always wanted it. And then like later on, when I finally got it again, and I saw it, I was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" Like it wasn't the same. Yeah, it wasn't the same. So,
I hate when that happens. Your
yeah,
perspective
yeah.
changes.
Yeah, and I remember that when I owned it, it was in a VHS and it was like pre-recorded, and it was like in a brown box. I remember it was like specifically a hard brown case for the VHS. So I remember it to this day. It was
Yep.
a rough coding.
And it came with the cool picture on the inside.
No, it didn't. No, not one picture at
What?
all.
You got
Yeah, there
ripped off
wasn't any.
then.
There was no picture, nothing. It was like a pre-recorded Robin Hood, and it was like in a box that had no name. What's the next day? No. So, all right, next question. What was your first job?
My first job was I worked at a recreation center, and it was the best job ever. I got to play pool all day and just hang out and basically keep kids entertained.
That sounds great.
And I was a kid myself too, so it was awesome.
My first job, I think was like, I think it was a pizza job, but I did have like job before that where like I was like a parking attendant or whatever, like I park cars, called park cars or some shit.
Oh, valet guy.
Yeah, whatever that was. But I mean, it was like, you know, just like a short time like thing. It wasn't like a long term kind of gig. So I don't know. Like, I'd say that's my first. Oh no, I was also a caddy. I also tried caddying for like a month, and that was hard. Yeah, I had like these bags that were like 3 times the size of me, and I'd be carrying them.
I can just picture you dragging it.
Yeah,
things as big as you.
Yeah, I was dragging them shiz. I was, and I made like all right money, but it was like I didn't want to like kill myself either, and turn out like some dudes like had necks that were like twisted all up from doing that shit, and like there would be like drug addicts like lined up ready to caddy because like that was the only job available for like a lot of drug addicts. So they'd be all waiting for a turn to caddy. It was crazy.
Actually, Rebel, I just realized I think I lied to you. My first job was working in an onion field. I think I was like 8 years old. We used to work in the onion fields. Yeah. I live in an agricultural, community, and so we were poor. We're still poor. We're still poor, I work in the onions and the sugar beets, and I picked
But being out in nature
cucumbers.
is great, either way. Like I feel like, at least learning an experience like that, like at least you're outside and with nature kind of like, it's not like you can handle it at your own pace, I'd hope, right?
Well,
Kind of stuff.
it was a team effort. You work together as a family. Each family member has a particular duty, and when everybody does their fair share, then you are able to do your job. And
Remember that movie Holes, and at the end near the end where they start eating onions?
Oh, I have freaking nightmares about that stupid movie.
Really?
Yes,
Really?
I do. I have some crazy nightmares. I'm like traumatized by that movie.
What, from them eating the onions, or?
Yeah. Like, it gives me some flashbacks.
They eat them, because they be like,
Working in the onions is a hard, people don't realize what it's like for all those people, and you don't see that anymore because we don't have fields anymore. But there was a time when that's all that people counted on. Your food was coming from an actual farm, not a factory.
Exactly.
They've taken that away from us with oil fields and
now, but yet look how much prices are rising at the supermarkets, and they think it's just a joke. Like, oh yeah,
yeah.
I can't find, my kid the juice box that they wanted and all, but there's no problem here. Nothing to look at. High seas are no longer available.
No high seas, no. This kind of gives you an idea of where this stuff is coming from, right? Because there's like no ramen noodles, there's no Gatorade. It's like what the heck?
Yeah.
Have you been inside? This is kind of going off topic. I just wanted to say, but real quick, have you been inside the grocery stores lately? They've got like tarps across the shelves.
Because they're cleaning everything. They're forced to now have to like desanitize all these stores and shit for some reason. They're putting like this new infrastructure plan. They're putting millions of dollars right now into now cleaning, sweeping up all these stores, like as if now they have to like mop them down and spick and span. Like, yeah, right.
They should be. The shelves are empty. There's nothing on them. They've got
Yeah,
no
we have to wash
product
down the
coming
shelves
in.
because they're also dirty with COVID. Because, like, yeah, right.
They're nasty, man. Your local grocery stores, I used to do inspections on them, and they've got mice and yeah.
No, but I mean, no matter how much they toss things around and try to sweep up and clean, they're not going to necessarily be able to clean. Like that's what they're trying to do is they're trying to freaking desanitize these stores or whatever they're trying to do. But you can't do that if you're constantly having people come in. Either way, like it's just a waste of time. They just put millions of dollars into nothing, and then they just rearranged everything and where everything is. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they're just spreading things out.
Like they're just using money for the sake of it. That's crazy. I don't even know. I'm not trying to spread misinformation. I really don't know how to china it. Anyway, next question.
Next question.
Next question. What was your least favorite subject in high school?
Science.
Really?
I hated science only because I didn't like my science teacher. He was a butthead.
That makes sense. Yeah, mine was
Totally
math.
over him.
I didn't like math.
Oh,
Math.
I love math. That's one of my strong points. Contrary to what everybody says, yes, math is one of my good points.
See, if you love math, or at least one of my friends loves math, that's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's just I personally, never was that great at it. Like I can count money, I can count, other things. Just like when it comes to getting deep into the whole algebraic, geometry of it all, it's just
Hey, I said I love math. I didn't say I was good at it.
What word do you use to address a group of people? Guys, folks, or any other word?
Peeps. Those are peeps. They are peeps to me. So if anybody ever sees me refer to anybody else as people or anything like that, it's probably a sock account because I refer to everybody as peeps. And if you are good to me, you are my peeps.
That's so 2001 sweet.
I'm a huge Peeps fan. I love Peeps. The little candies.
Oh yeah, the candy, the gum.
The little marshmallow.
Yeah. They used to have different flavors too, right?
No, my goodness. Every holiday they have a new flavor that comes out according to the holiday. And so I'm like one of those people that are at the stores like anxiously waiting to see what the new Peeps is for the season.
Yeah, I don't see those around here. I feel like Massachusetts is keeping the damn liberals are making everything bad. Anyway, I refer to people as I used to say folks, but now I hate that. I hate saying it, so I just copied people from Andrew. So when I say it, I'll just announce like, hey people, gather around, come to this channel because we have to go here, people. So that's how I refer to people now.
Peeps.
Yeah.
To peeps.
Exactly. It's just a longer term for peeps. The next question is, what would you name your daughter? Oh God, if you have one. I don't want to answer that question. That's stupid.
What would I name my daughter?
If you had one, as if like you didn't have a child yet.
Oh,
it's
I
a
do
dumb
have
question.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's move on to the next question. All right. What would you name your? God damn it. All right. Next question. What did you immediately click with someone you just met? Why? No, this is all right. When did you No, we're not going to do relationships. Stupid shit. Question. All right. Where were you born?
I was born in a hospital.
Me too. Where did you grow up? This is trying
on a ranch.
Yeah. Where did you buy jeans? This is a good question.
Amazon.com.
Mine would be probably Penny, TJ Maxx, or JC Penney. Macy's or Filene's Basement. I don't even think there's any.
I like Marshalls and.
Mine is Windsor. Windsor.
And the Buckle.
Yeah.
I like those country western places for my jeans because they're nice and thick and they last long.
Yeah. The dreams are made for walking. All right.
Hey, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Didn't somebody say
Right.
they were going to send me?
Oh God. The Yaya Sisterhood.
Bless at one time said she was going to send me her pants so we could do the
Nice.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Yeah, that would take like 3 of you to fit inside. Anyway, so all right. So where were you on Valentine's Day?
Oh, I was at home with my heart broken. I got dumped that day.
I was kidding. All right. Where would you want to retire to?
Maui with my son.
In Hawaii?
Yeah.
You've been there?
Yes.
Is it nice?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Do they have good
truly
weed?
paradise. Oh man, they got the best stuff out there. It's
Do
hard
they
to
have-
find, but it's good
Oh.
stuff when you do find it.
My mother always brings up like when she was younger, they had Maui Gold or something like that, and she says
Maui
that was,
Wowie.
or no, not Maui Wow. It was called like Maui Gold or something Gold.
Yeah, I
Back
think I
in the day.
remember something like that.
No,
too.
Acapulco Gold or some shit she called it.
Oh dang. Sounds good, whatever it is.
It's the shit that they had back in the day, I guess, and now I guess she says that they don't have it, or like all these different hybrids and stuff, but they don't have necessarily like everything. Like that's the thing. Like I don't find people like my homeboys like they don't have haze anymore. Like be like, yo, let me get some dro, let me get some haze. Like you don't find that shit no more.
No, around you forget I'm from Colorado. We find everything here and then some.
Up here, it's like now everyone counts on the dispensary. So usually, if you get some off the streets, no one's gonna tell you shit no more. They don't even know.
Yeah.
So I mean, sometimes like I'll know like the stuff I just recently got, whatever. Like I know what it is, but like, do I really know what it is? No, but I don't actually necessarily like. I feel like Wallace now. Like, look, do I literally know what it is? No, but do I kind of know? Sure.
Let's say hi to the people in the chat real quick because I see Hassel is in there and we got to show
Hi,
her some love.
Hassel. Sorry, I haven't been looking. I have my phone charged on the left.
Oh man, what the heck kind of a host are you? You need a
I know.
co-host, Rebel.
No, I'm being a great co-host. It's just like I'm doing a great job just talking and trying to get this going and stay away from the whole drama shit. So I don't want to feed into like the negative type stuff.
Whoa, your volume got like super loud all of a sudden.
Sorry about that. No, because I'm like aiming towards the phone.
Oh, I see. Okay. So next question.
Next question. Absolutely 100%. Well, where's your favorite place to take an out of town? Oh, I didn't even answer my side, like where I wanted to retire to.
Oh, I didn't even hear you ask that. Oh,
yeah,
that's
you didn't even let me answer my question. So you try to rob me of my question.
You see? Damn, how selfish of me. I'm sorry.
Like the whole time I just wanted to retire to Michigan.
Yeah, I would never want to rob you of retiring to Michigan. There's some
Sometimes I'll
lovely
hear
people out there.
One time I heard someone on like, what was it, Texas Bartenders, and they were like, someone was like advertising Canada, and they were like, oh my God, Canada is such a great place that I was born in because we have this and that, and the way that we have is just so amazing. And then they were like trying to convince these like idiots from America, and they were like, these girls are like, oh my God, I want to go to Canada. I was like, oh my God, this is so funny. Anyone like advertising Canada and like, let's go to Canada, like that's sad. Let's go. Come on, let's go to Canada. Anyway, so I don't know where I go. I mean, honestly, like I probably want to go wherever, like, on like this might sound stupid to some people. I want to go wherever my mother wants to go, like wherever she wants to go to. Wherever makes her happy or some shit. That's where I would like to be.
Yeah, I think that's an awesome thing. I love that you guys have a very close relationship because me and my son have the same relationship, and I don't give a shit what anybody says.
I swear she's gonna yell at me for this shit. She does. She's like, you fucking brought my fucking name up. I'm like, I didn't know. I'm not really talking about you. She's like, what did you say? She's serious. Yeah, all right. No, she's cool. Which animals scare you the most and why?
Cats. And I'll be right
Really?
back. You answer that, and I'll be right back. Okay.
Hmm. So the animals that I'm scared of the most would be probably a centipede, a snake, or a variation between the two, or I mean, turkeys. If you ever encountered a turkey and you try to fuck with the turkey, like tell me you ain't fucking scared, bitch. You'll be running from that. Even a turkey, it'll be coming up on you, right, like trying to kill you and shit. Hell, what else? The cats are good with me. I like cats. Cats are nice. I hate centipedes. And they have a nasty bite. Like they actually bite. It's so gross. It's so ooh. And I haven't seen a one for a long time. Steve Pinder. Yeah, I don't know. Steve Pinder, that's that guy who has that show with his brothers. I never really kicked off, but yet they'll endorse Brett. Dallas 808 Golden Eyes is disgusting. Blabber, how hot she is. Won't herself ever on panel? Does she even think she's fooling people with her filtered pecs? But all saw how morbidly obese she is. I'm not telling you. She kind of Golden Eyes kind of orchestrates that though. Like she's aware of her over large weight problem. And she like still like will put up makeup, which is fine. You know, she's big, proud, and beautiful, big and proud. You know, big BBW. I don't know what the fuck to call it, but yeah, she's like one of the women who still will try to like be a model, except even if it's in like the big and tall section. Like you know, she's willing to advertise it all. You know. I'm sure her OnlyFans is popping. Other animals that I'm afraid of are, I mean, obviously I'd be afraid of a wolf or a tiger or a lion, of course. A hyena is something that would be dangerous that you could just encounter in the wild that would just kill you, probably maul you and eat everything, including the bones. Those things scare me a little bit. If I were to encounter them, a bear, fucking bears are huge. They'll fuck your shit up. You don't want to fuck with the bear. There's many stories of people who've gone out there, done documentaries for all these large mainstream channel, whatever, and then get mauled, dead, gone, seen it happen. You know, it'll be like unsolved mysteries, except it's not a mystery. You know who did it. You know, it was that bear. He did it. We knew who it was. The culprit still alive out there. You know, not caught. Just remaining. Telling you, sharks are fucking sick. I'm scared of a fucking shark. Sweet.
Of a shark?
Yeah.
Well, you do live close to the water, right? I mean,
no, not really. I mean, we're like I'm in the East Coast, but we don't like. I don't go to the beach a lot, and the beach isn't like that close, so not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
But
so why would you be afraid of a shark? Like, do you know somebody who's
if I were in the ocean with a shark, right? Or let's say I was swimming and I saw a shark or a shark were there. That was a great white, let's say. Chances are, you know, it could probably tear right through me and kill me if it wanted to. So that would scare me. Sure. I don't know. You know, just, you know, even let's say, has anyone ever heard of those like things that are in the water that are like snakes, except they have like weird heads that like are just full?
Like an eel?
It's like an eel, except it's called something else. It's called like I forget what it's called, and they suck on your skin, and they have like a lot of teeth, except it doesn't have like a face. It's just like a hole with a lot of teeth. It's weird. But yeah, it's like a snake that has its head chopped off, and it'll just like cling on to you and suck the living. It's called the water vampire too, as well. I think.
Like a leech or something?
Oh, a lamprey.
A lamprey?
Yeah, never seen a lamprey before.
No, never even heard of that.
So I guess a lot of them are found in like South American countries or like things like that. Yeah, they're really gross. Oh my gosh, and they actually eat them. They're like a gourmet dinner for some people out like in the South America and Central America.
We eat a lot of snake in New Mexico, so that wouldn't.
Snake is fine. Like I get that, but like snakes in the water with their head chopped off and shit called lamprey. Like, have you ever seen what one looks like?
No.
Look it up.
I will.
It's gross. It's fucking nasty. Yeah, so next question. Which came first, the chicken or the egg, and why?
Oh man, that's a good one.
I know.
Well, you can't have an egg without a chicken, and you can't have a chicken without an egg. But where does a rooster come from?
That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure I can say.
Maybe the shell. Maybe the shell like just has its own like little speckle of DNA left within it, and then like it buries within the soil and somehow maybe forms another egg. I don't fucking know. Which of your parents are your closest to you?
My dad. I'm a daddy's girl.
That's what's up. I'm always a mama's boy. People know that. Oh God.
Obviously, right?
Yeah. No. All right. Next question. Which store would you choose to max out your credit card?
Home Depot.
Home Depot?
Yes. That's where I max it out every month there. So yeah, Home Depot.
It's just so unexpected for like, I'd expect you to be like, well, like maybe I like hair to buy like that and makeup and like maybe go hair. Like I thought you'd be like saying some high fashion and like place.
Hell no. I hate shopping. I hate makeup. I hate all that stuff. I hate being a girly girl. I love being a tomboy.
Really? Well, I love it. When I transitioned and I became a girl, that's become the best thing for me. No, okay. All right.
I have 3 sisters and they would do all that stuff for me. And now that I'm older, I'm like, there's nobody to do it. So yeah, there's no need to do it. Throw my hair up in a ponytail and I'm good.
I'll tell you what, I'll be your sister. How about that?
Sounds good.
Yeah. So if I could max out my credit card, it'd probably be like
the dispensary.
Well, no, because like then I try to want to just buy some weed to grow it if I had enough money to do it, or learn. So I'd probably just end up growing it because like if I could max out my credit card, I'd probably like put it all into the show or put it all into like my brand or like a website or something, and then I'd probably put it all into like a business because I don't have any use to put it into like or a house maybe for my mother. But
see, Home Depot.
Well, no, I can't build a house.
Why not? It's not that hard. Start from the foundation and work your way out.
Yeah, then I have to buy the property anyway, though. So it's still, same price as buying a home.
That's true. That's true.
Next question. Who did you look up to growing up?
My dad.
That's
grandparents, yes. Definitely the elders in my family. Still look up to them.
Yeah. So when I was a kid, I looked up to my older sister a lot, because at the time she wasn't quite as crazy as she, But my mother, my aunt who passed, my grandmother, of course. Yeah.
Here's a quick question for you, Rebel. You named 3 women.
Yeah.
2 or 3 women. So it seems like you've had a huge influence from females in your life.
Oh yeah, there wasn't a lot of men around, and that wasn't because of like them being like, like that. And that's the thing; it makes single mothers and stuff look bad, when a lot of males grow up like that, and it happens a lot. Like it's not uncommon, you know, and life isn't perfect. Not everybody has perfect lives. People don't always, you know, stay together and you know, I feel like as a society of people, we all expect people to just be perfect, you know, and to just, you know, oh no, you're not doing the right thing. Your kids don't have, you know, the same parents anymore now, and you just did something wrong. Like it's not anyone's fault. And that's something that, like, what's happening now. I feel like a lot of the people who are becoming adults are trying to make it seem like it's parents' faults for that, when it's really just life, you know, circumstances. And you know, yeah, I grew up with mostly women watching over me and stuff, and but you know, at least they were there. At least I did have people. You know, some people I know who had no one. I know a girl who didn't have a family, who grew up in a group home, you know, and I mean, that's really the worst that could possibly happen. That's But anyway, that's not the question. Who was the best teacher you've ever had, Sweet? Because I know you had one. She's probably at a toll booth. Some Evil Terry, how's your doings? Yeah, come fast. Also, sharks are great. Pets, very good for the children. Evil Terry, why don't you come up here and help? We can also help you answer some questions as well. If you'd like to help on panel. Dr. Robert Redmond, Steph, and Andrew Bram have something in common. They both have court orders preventing them from their walking. What's the fuck? As a parent gets a court order keeping their children from them. How dare you? No, and seriously, that is fucked. Don't. Oh, Sweet's grabbing some cigarettes, by the way. I just shouldn't have said that. She probably didn't want me to say that. I keep saying shit she tells me not to say sometimes. But she tells me after. Like I'll say something and then like she'll be like, oh, by the way, don't say that, and I'll be like, oh fuck. And I'll tell her and I'll be like, Sweet, like by the way, I may have said, and she'll be like, it's okay. It's crazy. That's cray. Mutual assured destruction. I see you watching Fox Boy. You know, how is this not better than Brett Killeran and Amanda Marie gossiping like little fucking girls? Not like there's anything wrong with that or anything. Sorry if I'm coughing into the microphone. This sometimes can be all over the place. I can see how people are like, yo, this is methed out. Just coffee. Coffee with Rebel. Caffeine. I like caffeine. I remember when I was a kid, I used to love Coke, but like I never could drink it a lot because my mother and stuff never bought it a lot for me. I'd be like, damn it. Be like, Mom, can I buy some Coca-Cola? No, we're not getting that. I told you we can't get no Coca-Cola. She'd be dead serious about that as a kid. Now we get it. You know, now I'll be like, hey, Mom, you know, get the 3 for $10. She'll be like, yes, get the 3 for $10 of the Coca-Cola. I'll be like, damn. Now, because we have it after dinner sometimes, you know, it's just like now a thing. Just like some Coca-Cola. I don't know. Who doesn't desire at one point or another a nice cold glass of Coca-Cola? Like, they should literally pay me for promoting Coca-Cola right now.
What?
Like, just
I'm
have
a
a
Pepsi
Coca-Cola.
person. What are you doing?
What are you talking about? It's all about the Coca-Cola.
Hell no. We are. I don't know
yeah.
about you guys, but Colorado, we are all about Pepsi. And we call
I
it
mean, I like
pop. We don't call
Pepsi.
it soda.
I do like Pepsi, but it's just I don't like it as much as Coke. It doesn't stay fizzy as long. It gets flat too soon. That's all.
That's
I
why
mean,
we
it's
drink.
just
Well, Dr. Pepper is my choice. I don't really drink a lot of Pepsi, so I can't.
Dr. Pepper is good. Isn't that a Coca-Cola brand though? It is, I believe.
Is
I'm
it?
not sure. Maybe it's
That's probably why I drink
I don't know.
Dr. Pepper, because most places don't offer anything but. Dang
I
it.
like Dr. Pepper. I used to
Dang it,
always drink that.
People block my view here. I can't see if there's cars coming or not. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Focus on the road.
You should see me when I drive. I'm very aggressive.
No, take your time. Focus on the road. Just we're having a good time here. We're calm. I know. I kind of speed this up. Like I kind of like act kind of like I'm, going a little fast with this shit, but I'll slow down because I know.
It's all good. What's the next question? Or are we still on the same one?
First I want to read Evil Terry's question. It's not a question. Just listening to coffee stuff overlaps with the time I'm done with work, so I'm just going to chill. But thanks. Okay, Evil Terry. He's so scared of like what Brett would do if he's back on here again. Anyway, who is the biggest rat you know? Sweet.
Who is the biggest rat I know?
Yeah, the biggest rats. Big rat.
Like Snitch?
Mm-hmm.
I
wonder who.
Yeah, I wonder.
I wonder who. It wouldn't ever be Joe Cool. I assure you. Right? Yeah,
no, not at all.
No,
not at all.
Not him. Yeah.
Yeah, no, not him.
No. I see. That was my answer as well. So there we go. Yeah. All right. Who is the first person you call when something exciting happens?
When something exciting happens, probably my son, one of my boys, or my daughter. One of my kids, probably. Yeah.
Shall I give my answer?
Yes. Please.
Probably you and my mother. Yeah, probably you and my mother. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Who is the worst boss you've ever had?
Myself. I give myself too many credits. I give myself too many breaks.
I hear you. My worst boss was when I was working at a pizza place, and his name I think was Tony or something. No, yeah, Tony. And this dude was old, and his brother. No, all right. So this dude, he was like a mafia kind of guy, but he wasn't mafia. He just played off like he was mafia because he owned like this pizza place. So he was like, oh yeah, oh. And the mayor like came over and like glorified his like place at one point. But like it was just a place where like kids went to after they played like baseball because there was a field right near there. So I worked there, and this dude, he literally like made everyone not talk when they were like cooking. So like if we were like talking, like he would like record everyone like just to see if like they took food and shit. And there was this dude who like worked his ass off for like 5-6 years there, and they fired him just because he made like a chicken marsala and took it home or some shit one night. Because he usually always did. Like he'd always like he worked his ass off though. Like this dude, he was like the top guy, and he'd always take overtime. He worked his ass off, and they just fired him.
Wow.
I was like, wow. And then after that, I was just like, I'm not staying. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Did you know? Did you ever learn how to throw the pizza up in the air, the dough up in the air, and stuff?
No, they tried to teach, like they tried to tell me about it and stuff, but like they'd only show me it, and then I never got the chance to attempt to try, so I never tried it, and I never really cared. I used to make like the subs and all like the wraps and all the like food, like someone wanted like just like any of the side meals or any of like the subs, like you had to do it all, but like it wasn't hard after you like got the hang of it. But I mean, now looking back at it, that just fucked up. It was hard. But who is your favorite actor?
Jim Carrey.
What? He's a communist.
No, he was my favorite like actor. I don't. He's not my favorite person, but I love that he was very. See, I don't know if you know his story, but his story is there was a sick family member that he wanted to cheer up, and so he would do all these funny things to cheer this sick family member up, and he realized that he had a talent for it, and I like his story, and I just always thought he was a funny guy. I don't know anything about him outside of that, but that's I always liked.
He has a lot of funny movies, and he's a funny guy. I'll give him that.
Yeah,
he's definitely good at comedy. But I mean,
he says, "Alrighty then," and I love that. I say that all the time. Alrighty then, and that's where I get it from.
I used to watch that movie. What was it? Liar, Liar. where he was the dad and he like lied and he like remember that?
Which one is the one where it's Me, Myself, and Irene is what I was thinking.
Oh
Where
yeah,
he has
Me,
the
Myself,
kids
and
that are
Irene.
he's the white guy with the black kids.
Yeah, the midget or small guy steals his woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a funny one.
And then there's this really awkward part that I remember I was a kid, when we rented that movie. And my sister, like, she hid the part where, like, he was sucking on the woman's nipple. Like, the part, yeah, like, she hid that. And I was like, why did she hide that part? I always wondered, like, why did she? And so I went back one day when she was gone and I rewind to that part to see it. And I'm like, what? Because I was, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, that's not that bad.
And so every time she'd rewind it, you'd be like, haha, I already seen that.
Yeah, like I thought I was gonna see something like really bad, but it wasn't that bad. It was just, but it was like weird bad. Like no, it wasn't bad, but it was awkward.
She was protecting your little eyes, and yeah, that's okay. Here's a weird thing. Do you ever watch a movie with your mom, and then all of a sudden it comes into this like a sexual scene, and you're like, fast forward. It's just awkward.
Yeah.
You don't want to watch that with your mom.
That's the thing. Like that movie's a great movie. It's just that one scene that like kind of is just like, like, and I don't know what it like. I think it puts him in the place of a kid, or like replacing the, it's weird. It's almost kind of like. I don't know. But all right, next question. All right. Who is this? No, I have to answer who my favorite celebrity is, right?
Yes.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What?
Arnold Schwarzenegger all day.
I'll be buck.
I'm kidding. I really don't have a favorite actor or actress. I mean, I used to watch a lot of movies and stuff, but I never really was like someone who was a fanboy of anything. Like not really. I was more into like when I was a kid, I was like into superheroes a little bit maybe, like, but I wasn't, admiring anyone or anything necessarily. Like I always wanted to be my own person, I guess. So I never really clung on. But I mean, I like a lot of different actors. Like I think Leonardo DiCaprio can kill it on that. If he's doing a movie, he'll put his all. This dude will starve himself to death and then go on scene and act it out and be like, motherfucker, don't give me shit. I don't want to eat. Like he'll be dedicated as fuck. You don't want to fuck around with someone like that, or compete with that. That's like competing with, Andrew with drama. You don't want that shit. Fuck that, right? Yeah,
That's a no-fly zone.
Yeah, no-fly zone. Who is your favorite musician?
Oh man, I have so many. I love classical music, and I don't know. That's a tough one because I'm a huge music critic, and I have a lot of favorites. But
I didn't know you listened to classical.
Oh, I love classical. Like at my house in the background, I've always got like some Beethoven going or some Bach, and yeah, I love classic music.
When I was homeless, that was like the only channel I had it on was the classical channel. Like I couldn't listen to anything else except classical music. Because my grandmother used to always listen to it. Like it was somewhere every time we went out somewhere, or like whatever. Like it was always like either classical music or like when she was going to church, it would be like Greek music, all like old school loudish shit bumping. Like she bumped that shit like it's hip hop. That shit was crazy. Back in the day. Yeah, we'd be in that way. We'd be driving to IHOP and she'd be having that Greek music up blasting. That's it. People would be like, we'd be in the hood too. Like we'd be driving through Dorchester, and Black family would be like next to us in the car, looking at us like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Because that's not like Spanish music. It's so different. Like it's so like so melodic and. It's all over the place. Like no one really can process what's going on. They just because the Greek people don't get into that shit. They'll be like, like on some deep like.
There's some pretty good music out there, though. I gotta say, like cultural.
No,
music,
there it is. When I was in Greece, I went to Greece when I was 14. and there was just some like girl who was like the star, and she was, I don't know who she was, but at the time she like was there Britney Spears at the time. I don't know, remember her name, nothing, but like yeah, they had their own celebrities, they had their own talk shows. That shit was real.
Heck yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. Next question. Who is the last? No, who made the last incoming call on your phone suite?
Let's see. Let me take a look here. Probably one of my kids asking for money.
Oh, I didn't even say who my favorite musician was.
Oh, you did. You didn't.
Mine is the Wu-Tang Clan.
The Wu-Tang, huh?
No, I don't really know actually. I think I don't know. There's a lot of great musicians out there too. Like for me, and because I used to do music and produce, it's like it's all over the place as well. Like I listen to a lot of classical too now, like I said, but hip hop still, like I'll still listen in and still, I'm still in it. I still can like go in and make a beat and like do something and produce if I wanted to. Like I have that always there. It's just I like rock, some like old school stuff, but like I'm not into that like metal crazy, or what is that shit called? The one where they're like, run it metal, run it all. Like, what do you call that?
Oh yeah, that's like some extreme heavy metal. Like,
That's like what Brett Killoran listens to. It's like, like it's just some satanic mesh, basically. All right, next question. Yeah, absolutely. When we present, so my last phone call was to 911. I'm kidding. Probably to my mother, to be honest. They're sweet. Who performs the most random acts of kindness out of everyone you know, sweet? She's probably taking care of some business. Let me focus on the comments. Say what's up. What's up, Nikki's happy life, little life. Is it little, or can it ever be a big life? Do you ever possibly desire to have a big life, Nikki? Does Drama Dome restream you? Everyone talks about you all checking it all out and really confused. Yeah, I'd be confused too. I would too. Let me read that again. So Drama Dome just restreams you? Yeah. Yeah.
more people
And
would
he
get
doesn't
to
do
know
it well.
about us.
Because what happens is then I end up restreaming him later again just to watch my show again. Like seriously, guess what happened yesterday, sweet? Like this is hilarious. So he did this and he restreamed my show yesterday, right? And so the Coffee with Rebel, and so I restreamed it on my Meet the Community. Like after like I restreamed someone else or some shit. I think it was 10th Man, and it was hilarious. And so he tries to restream my restream of me restreaming him. Yeah, and then he only lasts about 30 minutes, and then he just ends it, and he's like, "Fuck this." It's hilarious.
It is hilarious.
So like every day that I have like Coffee with Rebel, since he restreams it, like I get the chance to like go back and restream him. Like everyone's like, "Wow, why don't you take it down?" It's like, hell no, that's content. I could like literally go back and rewatch the show with all of my friends. Like that's awesome. And we get to hear like his side of the commentary. So it's like all these different people show up in his shit too. So it's like a whole separate panel. It's insane. All right, so next question was.
Let me say hi to Nikki real quick. Hi, Nikki.
Oh, of course. And hi, Becky O. Rape her own dog son.
Whoa, that one's harsh.
Okay. Ouch. So next question is, who performs the most random acts of kindness out of everyone you know?
Probably me. I'm known for doing that.
You know who I choose?
Who?
Nivea 2.0.
For doing
I'm
random
kidding.
acts of kindness?
I'm kidding.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Well, she does
All
a
right.
lot of kind things for me, but it's not, not the same as the way you're talking, but yeah.
Yeah, if she was around positivity, I'm sure she wouldn't be where she's at, but it is what it is. Next question. Who sent the last text message you received? This is so stupid. The questions are so dumb.
The last text message, let me take a look here.
Yeah, you don't have to answer. Like, if the questions are dumb, because I'm just going through a line of questions.
It's
You
my
don't
kid. He's like, where the heck are you?
have Honestly, mine is my mother, and she said like get like I think she said like get like something from the market. She was like get like she was like get cream, get half and half, some shit. I don't know what she said, or it could have been from you actually, because I don't
Probably.
really have many people on text. So yeah, probably you, because I can. Yeah. All right. Who? Such invasive questions, right? Um.
No, geez, Rebel, you're so damn nosy. What the hell?
All right. Who was the last person you ate dinner with, Sway?
Last person I ate dinner with,
Yeah.
that was with my sweetheart, and that was yesterday.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch. Like, if it's stupid questions like this, I'm not even gonna. All right, who was your first celebrity crush? This is a good.
My first love or crush was
Yeah, no, your
guy.
first celebrity crush.
Oh, my first celebrity crush was.
Yeah.
I think it was probably Michael Jackson before his days of changing who he was. You know, every little girl had this. Oh, Michael Jackson. You know, so.
Oh my god, everyone, even my mother, my sisters. Oh, Michael was so cute, and then he had a fucking up and chest and stuff. Like you don't even know how many people like say that. It's everywhere. You know, like even Michael knew it. Even he was like, I did it. Like okay. My first celebrity crush was maybe I don't know. I'm trying to think. Who was around back then when I was a kid? I'm trying to think what celebrities. Maybe like Christina Aguilera and stupid shit like that. I mean, she was alright, but I mean, that was the time when it was like, like you know that shit. They had that the Lil Kim and Pink, and they were about that voulez-vous coucher avec moi type of shit. They were serious. They weren't fucking around. And that was also the time when everyone knew that R. Kelly was like peeing, you know, stuff. And like, you know, but no one really like on the hip hop side really said anything. They were just like, yo, this new R. Kelly song. It was like bounce, 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 bounce. That was my song one day on the radio when I woke up for school. It was like that was my thing. I remember it like that song sticks in my head because that was like the time when I was like starting to gain confidence, and it was like I woke up to the song, and it was weird. It was R. Kelly though. It's weird. He's like, it's ready, make to ignition, hot and fresh off the kitchen. Mama rolling the wishing. That shit was bumping though. I remember I woke up in the morning hearing that shit. I was like, oh shit. It was like bounce, 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 bounce.
I like R. Kelly. I was a huge fan of R. Kelly too.
I mean, I like the music. I just don't like him peeing on minors.
Yeah, yeah. that was totally.
Anyway, next question. Who was your first friend in college?
My first friend in college was, I don't know, because a lot of my friends in college were also my friends in high school too. So I couldn't answer that one and be honest about it.
I made friends in college that just ended up selling me weed. So, anyways, next question. Who would you tell first if you found a dead body in your garden?
You're talking to somebody who cleans up dead bodies. I wouldn't tell nobody. I would just clean it up.
You wouldn't tell Joe Cool?
Oh, hell no. He's a snitch. He'd blame me.
Nah, that's racist.
He would tell everybody I did it.
Not good,
when he would say I did it, but he'd be the one holding the knife, the bloody knife.
Naughty girl. Naughty girl. Bad girl.
Oh, goodness.
All right. Without looking, guess what time it is?
I'd say about 10:30 a.m.
Okay, I'd say it's 420 batch.
Ooh, it's always 420 for me. Hell
Okay,
yeah. I like that answer.
Yeah, exactly. Would you ever visit? No, would you? Or would you ever consider? Okay, would you ever consider living abroad?
Yes.
I guess that would mean Hawaii, right?
Well, Hawaii could be considered abroad, right?
Yeah. Well, then yes, you would be.
Yes.
I would. I mean, I would as long as I'd have like, um, stability and freedom as much as I would here. But I don't know.
I would
Would you?
consider it temporarily, yeah.
Mhm. Would you rather always be overdressed or always be underdressed?
Under.
Wow. Okay.
I
Now
love my
see.
sweats and my hoodies and my t-shirts. That's yeah.
Yeah, I'm about
I like to dress athletically. I like to
Yeah.
be,
You
comfortable.
sweet. I used to dress up, kind of, like that too, But now, I think I'm kind of starting to find my femininity here, So sometimes I go out there, and I wear my clothes and I become a super twink.
Yeah. I'm not I think getting dressed up is only for church days.
Yeah, my grandmother used to always get so pissed off if we didn't dress up for church. We always had to, she put us on check. Um, all right, would you rather be a genius or be wealthy?
Most geniuses are have high IQs but are not socially or don't have common sense. So I would probably rather be, yeah, definitely that. Because money is the root of all evil. So
Yeah, I mean,
definitely, I would rather the other.
I'd rather know the answers to things rather than pay my way to like gain quick, easy access, if that makes sense. So I probably pick being a genius as well because you could become wealthy by being a genius. So
That's true.
technically, yeah. Um, would you rather be a hammer or a nail? This is a good question for 10th man. This is the perfect question for 10th man.
It's also a good question for, well, keep that question away from Tonic, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
I do not want to be a hammer if it means I have to go in that kid's mouth.
Zachary will deep throat that son of a bitch so damn. Oh man.
I'll take the nail.
Oh no. Oh gosh. All right. Would you rather be a lonely genius or an idiot with a lot of friends?
An idiot with a lot of friends.
Me too. Me too. Would you rather be able to play 10 different instruments beautifully or speak 10 different languages fluently?
I'm halfway there. I speak 5 different languages, so I would
Damn. Seriously?
Yeah.
How, like, which one? Like, tell me the languages you speak. All of them. I want to know.
Dine, which is Navajo. I'm not real fluent at it, but I do know enough to converse with family members. And then English, Spanish, Korean, and Ibe.
What's the last one?
Ibe.
What's that?
Swipen butay bakla bike thy bis. I ban saibam pai bi by both I bink I bits pai big like bat. I been by but I bits naiba.
What the fuck just happened? That was awesome. That was great. So, well, like, what country is that from, though?
It's actually a slang from.
Really?
Yeah, it's a slang from the. It's. I really don't want to say because I don't. It's kind of like a family secret.
It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, but
That's awesome.
It's slang from Basque country.
Okay. And how the hell did you learn Korean?
My ex was stationed in South Korea, and I learned
You
Korea.
just learned fluently how to speak Korean?
It's well, I know enough to have a conversation with somebody.
That's awesome.
But as I'm getting older, I'm learning that since I'm not using it, that I'm losing it. So it's really sad because I'm forgetting a lot. I really need to go back and like refresh myself.
Can you say in Korean that the fox sucks a hammer all day?
Probably not.
Okay. Is there any reference to a fox sucking a hammer that you could say in Korean?
No, but I could make something up if you'd like.
Yes, please.
Oh my gosh. Let me see. No, I don't want to make a fool out of myself.
No, you're not. Trust me. This is good stuff.
No, I better just we'll do that offline.
Yeah.
So that because I don't
No
want to
problem.
make a fool out of myself. And
No, we got many
people
more
clip and
questions.
record, and people will say,
Yeah, no, it's
"Oh,
okay.
she said
It's
she can
okay.
do this," and
No,
so
yeah. You're
I'll
right.
save
You're right.
myself. Yeah.
Would you rather deal with a crying baby or a saucy and spoiled child?
Saucy and spoiled child, probably. Crying babies make me nervous. And we deal with these saucy crybabies on YouTube all day long.
Yeah, but the spoiled child can be very dangerous as well. He's very shady. He can steal things. He can swipe up and, cause a lot of drama. Bring, child services in and say, my mom's beating me. My mom, my dad put his hands on me because they didn't buy me what I wanted.
I was a teacher, though, Rebel, of children with special needs, and some of them were extreme special needs, and they often have behavioral issues, and they're spoiled. And I think I handled them pretty well. I think I was
I
very
think you
good in that
would
area.
handle it
So
well, yeah. You know how to deal with everybody, and that's not even just the talent. It's who you are. You have a great spirit. You're a great person.
Thank
That's
you.
just the way I see it. You're welcome, sweet. Would you rather do cardio or lift weights?
Cardio. Definitely
I
cardio.
probably do both. Like I like lifting weight, but cardio probably because you get to see environments and
I love to run. I'm a runner, and I run barefooted. So
yeah, I should do that more often. Just go on like hikes on my live streams and stuff. I mean, I just haven't really thought about it. Like I've been so busy working on this stuff,
yeah.
But
But
next
take some
question.
time and enjoy life outside of YouTube too.
Yeah.
All right, next question.
Would you rather drink a carbonated drink or fruit juice?
I've actually just pulled up at a gas station to get me a fountain drink. So does that answer your question?
Carbonated. Would you rather forget to pack clean underwear when traveling or forget to pack your footwear? Oh my God, this is Steph question.
What was the second part of that, or what?
Forget to pack your footwear.
Probably clean underwear. I would die because I don't wear shoes. I'm like, it's December and I'm wearing sandals right now.
Yeah. No comments. Yeah. Would you rather go bungee jumping or skydiving?
I've been skydiving before, and I've never been bungee jumping.
You really been skydiving?
Oh yeah, I've been skydiving. Yeah.
What's it like?
Oh, it's the most beautiful, amazing thing. And I'm afraid of heights, but it was awesome. There's a place over here that you can go like on the weekends and pay $250 and do skydiving as many times as you want, as long as you keep paying. So yeah.
You have to pay $250 every time you want to do it.
Every time you want to do it, yeah. And after you've done it 6 times, you can actually go without your instructor hanging on to you.
That's
You
crazy.
can go solo.
But that's like over like $1,500. That's a lot of money. That's like over $3,000. I don't even know.
Yeah, it is. But hey,
Would you rather?
it's living your best life, you know. Something you've got to try at least once.
I guess. Would you? I've never been to either. I don't even know. Would you rather have $1 million right now or one penny doubling every day for 30 days?
1 penny doubling every day for 30 days. Okay, where's our math geniuses?
I don't.
Figure
Yeah.
that out.
Yeah, I probably pick the 1 penny for 30 days anyway because I don't even care. Probably literally I don't even care. Connie's just fucking idiot.
I'd say 1 penny for 30 days too. Like,
Yeah. Would you rather have $1 million in your bank account or an IQ of 145 plus?
wow, I'm pretty darn close to that. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what my IQ is, but
Me neither.
I
Would
think
you
I'd
rather
rather
have?
have a high IQ. Yeah.
These are weird questions. Would you rather have a Okay, this was weird. All right, would you rather have a 99% chance to win $100,000 or a 50-50 chance at $10 million
50-50 at 10 million.
instead of the 99% for 100,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably would do. But what if you lost?
Sorry, I'm grabbing a burrito here.
No time. You know what? There's no losing here. We're not losers. Would you rather have a big stomach or fat cheek?
A big stomach or fat cheeks?
Golden must be here for this one. I think she'd really call us narcissists.
Can I have a pack of zigzags too, please? The white ones, the original.
Backstage. Who's that? Poon? So sweet.
Yes.
Hold on. We may have Poon in the background. Shall we let someone up?
Sure, if you'd like.
Let's see how it goes. Poon, is this you?
What are you doing?
We're answering Q&A questions.
What if I was porn bomber? What if I porn bombed you right now?
Rebel's a celebrity, so we're answering question Q&A.
Rebel is a celebrity?
Celebrity
what? Celebrity crab?
I put a halt to the evil in this community.
What evil?
The evil amongst all in this community. It's terrible. It must be saved. People cannot be fallen into darkness.
Who determined who was evil here?
Well, you have a little bit of evil.
How do you know who's evil and who's not?
Well, don't say bless your heart, first of all. Don't you dare.
I can say bless your heart all I want.
Don't say bless your heart.
I'll say it all I want.
But you should not say bless your heart. You shouldn't say that.
Why? I bless my heart every day.
Don't say bless your heart.
And she blesses my cock.
Who do we have up there?
Poon. Poon.
Is that you, Poon?
Poon.
Yeah, that's me.
He's not speaking.
What are you doing, Poon?
I'm speaking.
I'm here talking shit about your fucking cut, Poon.
He's here to crash our show.
No, I didn't come to crash the show. I promise.
Oh,
I
there
swear.
you are. There you are. Hi, Poon.
So you have to help answer some questions.
No, you didn't. I was teasing you.
I'm not allowed to do that anymore. I thought you knew.
So, well, that's fine. And if you're going to be up here, though, you have to answer questions with us.
I don't answer questions.
Well, you have to participate to be part of it. Better than Quick Quiver.
You have to answer.
Quick Quiver can bite my fucking nuts.
Well, this is 10 million times better than that. So you have to answer these questions. So,
you have to answer, Poon, or else we have
is my dick big?
Give you an answer.
No, we're not. Okay. Would you rather have a roommate that eats a lot or one that sleeps a lot, Poon?
I'd rather have a bitch that I can fuck a lot.
Okay. How about you, Sweet?
I would rather have one that sleeps a lot.
Sleep.
No.
Okay.
I hate lazy people. I would rather have one that eats a lot.
Okay. I
'Cause I
guess
like
me
to
too.
cook, so I
Yeah.
want somebody to eat my food that I cook.
True. Next question. Would you rather have an American accent or a British fucking accent, Poon?
American. I'm proud to be an
I
American.
said, would you rather have an
Is
American
that a real question?
Yeah.
Did you just ask me if I would rather have an American accent or a British one? I'm a motherfucking Texan, dude. First of all, I'm a Texan. I have a Texas accent. I have a South Texas accent. I wouldn't trade it for no British fucking dry bitch ass humor bullshit in the world. I shit fucking chicks' dick.
Okay. Sweet.
Good answer. Good answer.
That's just a dumb question.
Okay. Sweet. How about you? Would you rather have an American accent or a British
Definitely
accent?
American. I'm proud to be American. Yes. Definitely
Okay.
American.
So we both know that you both are fascists.
Rebel.
So, okay.
Where did you learn to ask these questions? Did you go to fucking? Did you look this shit up online or something? Did you get this off a survey?
No. I'm literally a professor at this stuff.
A professor of what? Chode muffins?
That's not it. Would you rather have an annoying neighbors or neighbors who always seem to annoy you?
Rebel, you kind of are the annoying neighbor. Do you not realize that?
I was an annoying person before you ever came along because that's just how things are. So there's someone in the basement that wants to be here. Hold on. Let's see who is back here. Who is that?
I got questions for you, Rebel.
Who is that?
How many of your children have you? How many children has your mother
porn
aborted?
bomb? First of all, does he porn bomb?
Bird does not porn bomb, dummy.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I just want to be sure.
Bird ain't gonna porn bomb you.
I don't know, but you guys, we were having some fun, guys. Come on, we're having some fun with
I'm not
this.
here to crash. I'm just here to have fun.
I mean, I was here to have fun too. I just wanted to know how many of Rebel's children has his mom aborted. I think that's a decent question.
Okay, drop him off because this.
Yeah.
I'm just like I'm not. I don't want that. We're having
Damn it,
fun.
Bird.
I said we're changing the dynamic of the day. So yeah, please don't. Yeah, just stop, guys. Come on.
Well, no, we can move on. So, I mean, I'm very adamant about people answering this question. Would you rather have the ugliest house in a beautiful neighborhood or the most beautiful house in an ugly neighborhood? Cool.
Dude, my house burned to the ground.
I get it, but I didn't make up the question.
Are you reading these questions off a questionnaire?
Yes.
No.
They're just random questions that we're having fun with.
I want to live where there's nobody, Rebel. Because
Red Dead Redemption.
I don't like people.
Like Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, like Red Dead Redemption.
Cool. How about you, Sweet?
I'm sorry, repeat the question.
Would you rather have the ugliest house in a beautiful neighborhood or the most beautiful house in an ugly neighborhood?
The most beautiful house in an ugly neighborhood.
I would like the ugliest house in a beautiful neighborhood.
Yeah, that's true too, because you piss off all the neighbors just to piss off the neighbors.
Well, I'd rather be in the suburb. I would. Would you rather have to change your clothes 5 times a day or wear the same outfit 5 times in a row, Poon?
Hold on, Rebel. I'm doing something.
How about you, Sweet?
I'd rather change 5 times a day.
Yeah, me too. I think that's a very feminine question to ask Poon. He's just like, I'm not into it. All right. Would you rather live in a 5-bedroom apartment alone or live in a 1-bedroom apartment with 5 kids?
1-bedroom apartment. Lots of people.
How about you, Poon?
Hold on, I'm doing something.
No, fucking participate in the fucking question. Answer the fucking question, Poon.
Hold on, god damn it. My fucking shit's fucking up.
Hurry up! You're taking the whole fucking time.
Rebel, you ain't got nothing better to do, anyways. What was the question?
Would you rather? All right, next question. All right, would you rather live in a rural area or the suburbs, Poon?
I just answered that question.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
It's a different
I said I would
No,
rather live where there's nobody at.
He wants
It's
to
a
live on
rural
an
area.
island all by himself.
Yeah, but it could be a rural area.
Well,
that's
not by myself, you know. Gotta have
You said you didn't
gotta have
like
Miss Bless with
people.
me or kids and stuff, but
Oh, well,
other
So
than
you
that,
don't want
everyone
to
else sucks.
be and have a little town to go back to. Like, don't you want like a little town, or at least like town people, townsmen, to be around?
We'll buy him a
Yeah,
Lego
when I need
set.
to go to town.
Well, you could run for town mayor. Would you rather live in a? Oh, I already asked that. All right. Would you rather live in ancient Greece or ancient Rome? All right. Would you rather live in ancient Greece or ancient Rome? Which one?
They fuck little
Sweet, you
kids.
didn't
I
answer
don't want to live there.
All right, Sweet.
Probably
How about you?
Rome, ancient Rome. It's where my
Well,
peeps come from.
how rude! I would have been in ancient Greece because that's my heritage. I don't know the background. Would you rather not be able to go out in the daytime or not be able to go out in the nighttime, Poon?
What? I'm a night guy, man. I'm a fucking honky tonk hero. What the fuck kind of question is that?
What's that? What is a honky tonk hero, Poon? What is that?
It's a dude that goes to the honky tonks that everybody loves, dude. How do you not know this shit?
Honky tonk? Is a honky tonk? Is that like a club, a nightclub, a bar?
It's like a beer joint, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's what a honky tonk is?
That's what a honky tonk is. Beer joint with music.
There was a wrestler called the Honky Tonk Man on in WWF back in the day. Like, what is that? Was that the same thing? Was he referencing that?
It's the same thing, yeah. It's the same thing. How do you not know these things?
I don't know. He was just coming out like, I'm a honky tonk man. Would you rather talk in your sleep or fart in your sleep, Poon?
I do both.
Uh-oh, poor Bless, my poor honey. I'm gonna have to get her a nose plug and earplugs as a wedding gift. The whole set. I'm sure we all blow gas when we're sleeping, right? I mean, isn't that something naturally people do?
Yeah. You know what? Sometimes I talk about it. Okay.
Have you ever woke yourself up after you've, blown gas? That's interesting.
Going into some Inception type of shit right there. Would you rather walk funny? Would you rather walk funny or talk funny, Poon?
What?
Would you rather walk funny or talk funny? You're breaking off a little bit, Sweet.
Okay, sorry, I'm pulling up to my house.
Poon, if you had 1 year left to live, what would you do for you?
1 year left to live. What would you do?
Poon! Get up here and fucking answer a fucking question, Poon! It's the only way to get him to talk. How about you, Sweet? Uh-oh. Sweet got cut off. She'll be back. So there's someone saying Nevaeh in the background. And let's put the screen up and see who it is. And if it doesn't answer right away, then, oh, nothing. Okay. So there isn't anyone there. But it says Nevaeh. So that's odd. I'm not going to keep that up.
No, it's Miss Nevaeh.
No, that wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't, because there was just no way to add the person who was there. It just said that they were already part of the stream, and that's not true. It definitely wasn't.
It was Miss Nevaeh. I know it was because I shared her the link.
Are you trying to play me here, Poon? Are you trying to
I'm not
get me
trying to play
hacked?
it all. Miss Nevaeh wanted to come up.
You're trying to fuck up my stream, huh?
I think Miss Nevaeh's got some questions for you.
So that's what this is, huh? You want to just fuck up our stream?
I didn't come to fuck up your stream. Why do I got to fuck everything up? Why don't you let Miss Nevaeh up?
So you want to make this all about your issues?
No,
your
I have
problem,
no issues here, Rebel.
like victim for your
I think Miss
people.
Nevaeh has some issues with you because you said some pretty mean things about her, didn't you?
I say some pretty mean things about everyone. No one's entitled to anything, and they're not entitled.
No
to
one's
any
entitled to
apology.
anything.
No.
What does that mean?
It means exactly what it means, Poon. And you coming
I don't
here
know
and
what that means
disrespecting
because I've
like this.
never heard anybody
You
say
come-
that they're never
you
entitled to
come in
anything.
here and
People are entitled to all
disrespecting
kinds
this
of
meme.
things. We're
And this
entitled to our
meme.
civil rights. We're entitled to our fucking
Disrespectful, and I don't like the way
to our
you're going
fucking way of
about this.
life.
I'm being an adult about this, and you're acting like a child.
Are
Me
we
and Sweet
done
are
with
having.
Are we done with our question and answer? I was having a
Let
lot
Miss
of fun.
Nevaeh
It
up.
seems like it's just not.
All right. Yeah, and see, that's exactly why, I don't affiliate with that side. If they're calling themselves a community and their aim is just to, try to fuck this shit up, that's not how we're gonna go about it. So let's just get about this, and we'll we'll have fun with this. Don't worry, Sweet.
Thank you.
You got cut off, right?
Yes, I pulled into my house and connected to my Wi-Fi, and it bumped me out. So
Yeah. No,
let's
it's all
try
right.
again. What was your last question?
If you had a day left to live and spend, or no, if you had a day left to live and you could spend it with anyone you choose, who would it be?
One day left, and I could. Can it be a group of people? If it's a group of people, I would say my grandchildren.
Yeah, it could be.
If I only get one person,
I'm not good. Like, it doesn't have to be one person.
that would be a difficult one. I couldn't do
Yeah.
that.
No. If you had a big win in the lottery, how long would you wait to tell people?
I would tell people immediately because I'm the type of person that would share.
Yeah. I don't know. I honestly, I feel like it would be a big backlash if I did that. So I might not tell people right away. But I don't know.
Oh, your haters would become your friends all of a sudden at that point.
Yeah, but I want to keep it like conspicuous. I wouldn't want to like just put it all out there. I don't know. If you don't have any, what is this? If you don't have any, you ever thought of getting one? What? All right, no. If you could say just one, no, that's fucked up. If you could restore what? Okay, these are crazy questions. Hold on. Let me
Hold
find.
on a second here, Rebel. I just got a text message, okay? And and it's from somebody who I adore.
Okay.
Right now, we are doing a question and answer, and it's about having fun and being positive. If anybody has questions for Rebel, please ask Rebel yourself. Do not ask me to ask Rebel. I'm not going to do that. I've have my conversations with him about things that are disturbing to me or that I don't agree with, and he knows where my stance is on that. If anybody else has anything to say to him in regards to anything, he has made himself very open to all of you. He's put the link in there and he said, come and talk to me. So please don't ask me to ask Rebel questions because I'm not going to go there. So please stop asking me to ask Rebel this and ask him that. I've done asking those questions in private. I've got the answers I needed, and I'm not going to make this a public thing. We're doing something else right here. Like we're trying. See, here's the thing, Rebel. I've been trying to encourage you to do positive things, to do things that are fun and are not discriminating or incriminating or hurtful or whatever the word is to anybody else. And that's what we're doing right now. And while we're doing this, people are not liking it. They would rather have you be the asshole rebel, the rebel who goes after people, the rebel who talks shit to people. That's the kind of rebel that people like. So when rebel is giving you that kind of rebel, don't be complaining, people, because that's what you want. You're going to get what you want. Now I can understand why it's so difficult for you to stay positive.
No, it's all right. I mean, it's not, but you know how it is. I mean, I deal with this a lot, so I
I
mean,
feel your pain, Rebel. I see now why it is the way it is for you.
I mean, it's been like this for a while, and I tried to convince myself it wasn't like that, but
I can't make you change who you are, Rebel. I can convince you to do positive things and try to lead you in a positive direction. But I cannot tell you what to say or do, how to think, how to act, how to feel. And that's what people are expecting of me. And I can't do that. So I will tell Rebel if I see him doing something that's inappropriate or something that I disagree with, absolutely, I will talk to him as a friend. I do that privately.
Well,
I am
and I
not
gave you
going
the
to
ability.
address these issues publicly because it's not my place to do that. It just brings on the negativity to me. I choose not to be associated with that. I'm trying to do something positive here, please. Okay, next question. Sorry, I just had to get that out there because my phone keeps blowing up and it's dropping me off.
No, it's okay. I'm just trying to find some good questions. How often do you doodle? What do your doodles look like?
I doodle all the time, and I'm an artist. I love to draw. So when I'm doodling, I'm usually doodling something creative and something meaningful. I'm not one of those people who, draws a bunch of circles and scratches and X's and O's on a paper because of
I used to doodle a lot when I was younger. I don't doodle as much now, but I mean, I can doodle. I can doodle a whole lot.
There's a time and a place for doodling, right?
Not right. How often do you read the newspaper? Which paper? Which section? Wow, it gets all specific.
I read the obituaries every day because my job requires it. I mean, not really requires it, but it's part of my job. And we don't get the newspaper anymore because now it's digital. So as far as I get for the news is classifieds and obituaries. And
they really
sports.
don't have newspapers anymore. Like people really don't.
No, I think on Sundays and Wednesdays, twice a week.
Yeah.
The city I live in was huge on the Tribune, and now it's gone. It's sad. They turned it into like a parking lot or something.
Big tech. China. How often do you skip breakfast?
How often do I skip breakfast? Every day.
I mean, I do. I mean, I do skip breakfast a lot sometimes because, and it's bad. Breakfast is a very important meal, but
it is. But breakfast to me would actually be my dinner. So
yeah,
since I work the night shift, it's different.
Yeah. So
shout out to those Discord people too, by the way. Shout out to all of you in Discord who are watching from Discord. I mean,
fake people hiding behind a Discord who just sort of like canceled their entire, YouTube dominance. How difficult is it for you to be honest, even when your words may be hurtful or unpopular?
How difficult is it to be honest? It's not difficult at all. If you don't lie, you don't have to you don't have to remember your lies. So it's easier to be honest.
This is a good question. How are you feeling right now?
Absolutely wonderful, positive, and I am happy. How about you?
I'm feeling all right. Same here. How do you replenish your energy?
Marijuana.
Right?
Marijuana and B12 injections.
THC, bitch.
Not by choice, but definitely
No.
an energizer for me.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. How does music matter to you?
Music is my life. It's my motivation. It's my mood changer. It's everything. There's a lot of stories that can be told through music if you open up your heart and your ears and you listen.
Yeah. Same here. Well, music matters a lot to me because, like I said, I used to produce it, so I spent a lot of time listening to music, and
You really should get back into that, Rebel. I'm like,
it's just so much time that I'd have to put into it. Like if I was able to like, and I know how to do it now. Like I can stream making a beat or an instrumental, produce like in front of everybody, which is something I definitely would have done back in the day. It's just I'm not as much into it as I'm into the editing videos now and mixing. Like I don't know, there's just so much more to like. It's almost like I advanced to a whole higher level because of it. Because even though like I started off producing music, it was like I already kind of knew how to edit and stuff, so it was easy to just get into this with the videos and all that.
editing is time consuming. Takes
It
a lot of
is,
time.
but it's
very
something
meticulous.
you have to enjoy it, definitely. And once you get the hang of it, it's something that because you have to like it can only be fun if you can do it swiftly, and I can get stuff done swiftly, like quick. Like if I want to edit like a video or whatever, I can get it done in like an hour and a half sometimes.
It's definitely a talent that you have displayed for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just I need to focus time into those things. It's just my mind is obviously focused on other things. So, but I mean, I'll get back into it. I'm sure at some point if I feel relaxed enough in my life. Like just I need that feeling of
completeness,
something like that.
Some closure. I almost feel like you need some closure on all of that, and you'll get it. It'll come when you're ready.
And all this, yeah. How many countries have you been to?
How many countries? 3.
Yeah, I've been to Greece and Canada. Only once though. Like one day we went to like some resort on Montreal or some shit.
I've never been to Canada, but Mr. Word 'em Up TV has promised one day he is going to take me. We have.
Yay, Canada!
shout out to my buddy Word. He's
shout
awesome.
out to Word 'em Up TV. Cool people. How many days could you last in solitary confinement? Wow.
We've all been there. We had to do that last year, remember? 365 days, was it? How long were we in confinement?
Right. Yeah, I mean, if it was actual like solitary confinement, like where it's like padded doors and shit, probably wouldn't. I don't know. I'd probably like I know how to last. I know how to survive, so I'd probably survive, but I hate it. Yeah.
I would definitely consider that a mini vacation for sure.
Yeah, that's torture or a form of such. How many keys on your key ring?
Oh gosh. Over 10.
10. I have 4, I think.
I have over 10, only because of my type of work. I have keys for lots of different locations.
Yeah. How many oceans have you swum in?
I've only stepped foot inside the Pacific Ocean in California, Huntington Beach.
Yeah. I never been.
Well, I've been to Maui but I didn't actually get into the water because it's really intimidating. So just the Pacific Ocean off of Huntington Beach.
A lot of stuff going on there. I've never been to the Pacific. Like I've never seen it in person. So yeah, I've only been in the Atlantic Ocean, and I almost swam in the Mediterranean, but I didn't have a bathing suit, so I didn't go in the water. So technically, I didn't get to swim in it.
I'm
So
actually planning a trip in February for Florida, a vacation, and I plan on actually getting to see the ocean and
that sounds great.
hanging out. So I'm looking forward to that.
That sounds like it's gonna be awesome. How many pairs of shoes do you currently own? This is a good building. Yeah.
I own probably 50 pairs of shoes, but I only wear, I'm a female. We have shoes for every outfit, but I only wear, I have some Nike sandals that I wear like, I have like 10 pairs of them and I switch out between them.
Mm-hmm.
I have a thing about shoes. I don't like wearing shoes.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have many. I probably maybe have like 3, 4. I don't really like when I was younger. I used to have a lot, but you know, it was like back when everyone was like, "Yo, I'm fly because I got new shoes. Look at my shoe."
Heck, people make a whole channel out of it.
How many relationships have you been in?
3.
3. I've been in 2, like actual relationships. How many rings before you answer the phone?
Usually my phone is on silent.
Mine too.
So 0 rings.
Yeah, yeah. How many tattoos do you own?
Do I own? Do I have?
Or tattoos do you have? I don't know what's that.
I have 4.
4.
4 tattoos, yes.
Okay.
Don't tell my dad. He doesn't know.
Guess how many I have?
0.
How do you know?
Because there's something about your culture that kind of does not smile upon tattoos, I take it.
Yeah, but I've never been a very cultural person.
It was just a wild guess, but that's the case in my family. The men do not get tattoos in our family.
Yeah, no,
unless they're tribal.
I never did get tattoos, honestly, because I never wanted to like present myself to try to be tougher than I am or some shit. Like at the time, I just felt like everyone was getting tattoos and they were like kind of doing it to like, not whatever. But it just, to me, I look at it like, oh, okay, you got a tattoo, bro. Oh yeah, like it's not, to me, like it's like almost like a war scar. Like, look at my tattoo, like, oh, well, I don't care, like,
mine is a tattoo of my dog.
Anyone is just as vulnerable as you or I. Like, and a tattoo is not gonna protect you. Like, I mean, I don't know.
It's not gonna make you a badass, that's for sure.
Yeah, like it just doesn't automatically make you tough. All right, how many times a day do you look at yourself in the mirror?
When I'm brushing my teeth, so 3 times a day at least.
Yeah, me too. Around that, yeah. I don't really look at the mirror that much.
I'm not one of those conceited type of people. If I look in the mirror, I'm usually like, oh my gosh, I'm a mess today. Yeah. So I'm not very,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not one of those kind of people.
Yeah. If you could give if you could give your younger self any advice, what would it be?
Run when you meet somebody named Joe Cool.
Oh no. Oh god.
Run, stay far away. That's the only thing I can think of.
Right. All right, so I don't even know like how I can unblock people when I'm on stream if that was the real Nevaeh. So I mean, and honestly, I don't even want it to be about that. We're not about that. We're not going to have the stream like that, and to come here and to try to force that upon my panel like that is disrespectful. I appreciate everyone keeping calm though. Like my mods are keeping cool. We all are just letting them just be ignored, because that's exactly what should happen. Just let's just ignore that bullshit. Let's just have fun, you know. If you could go, all right. I think we did that one. All right, so we gotta switch it up. If you have a nickname, what is it?
Sugar or sweet?
Obviously. I guess mine would be Rebel. Oh my god.
Oh, wait a minute. Correction. I am Rebel.
Yeah, people are gonna try to say Connie or some bullshit. That name wasn't given to me. I mean, it was given to me. It wasn't mine. Like, so, it was just like kind of like what Brittany actually made it up. So that's the funny thing about Connie, is like it was really Brittany who was the first one who made that up, the whole Connie thing, and she just spread it out worldwide. I don't know how the fuck she did it, but somehow she did. It's all her.
And it's interesting because in our culture, and the Spanish side of my family, that name it's one to be proud of. It's an honorable name. So if you have the name Constantine, Connie, or anything that is similar to that in our family, you are considered a noble one.
I appreciate that. So
I would. So when I hear people say that name, I see it as a compliment. It's something to be proud of in our culture. So I wouldn't let it, bother you.
Right. No.
Hey, Rebel, my battery is getting low here. I'm going to plug in. About how much more do you think you want to go with the questions?
Oh no,
I can
no,
hop over to my laptop if you want.
No, I'm gonna end this soon. Don't worry, because I think we did enough here. Like, we had fun, right?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
We've been on for like 3 hours, So
yeah, we'll have to do this again. I know it would be nice to include some other people who would like to get in on the questions and take it seriously and not go off the path. So
yeah, and honestly, that's something that I want to do. It's just that when it comes to a certain community, it's something I want to kind of veer away from. When it comes to certain people that want to kind of questionnaire me as if it's like them running like they're the police of this, I find it disrespectful. This is not theirs. This is mine. And me and Sweet, we dedicated our time to do this, and that's what it is. And if you don't like it, so be it. But yeah.
Yes. But it's fun and it's positive energy and it's a break from all the drama. So exactly. I'm sure it's very welcoming and appreciated by me. And I'm sure others feel the same way, whether they say so or not. It's refreshing. So thank you.
Well, like I said, we'll do this again. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. All right, Rebel, I'm going to hop down. I'll jump in the chat. I'm going to charge up. But thank you for having me. It's been, like I said, it was fun and we'll do this again.
Thank you for being here.
All right. Talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Sweet. Thank you for being on the show. Thank you to all of the fine people up in here, people who are so wonderful up in here watching. If Rebel's a fucking idiot, he's just fucking stupid. He's fucking dumb. Rebel's fucking dumb. Oh god. But this is fun. So everyone have a great day. I'm gonna end this stream. Probably do some meet the community soon. We'll get into that shortly, and I hope people enjoyed this stream. It was a little more positive. I hope the meet the community last night, I needed to process through it so I can mute a certain song that always seems to keep it claimed. But I'll get that out soon so people can see it shortly once it uploads. And I'm still waiting for Rebel City Dorks to restore. It should restore in the next few days, I'm assuming. So we'll be back on that. And Super Rebel City, I know we're gonna win those strikes. So we got like 4 channels on deck strong. We're 4 channels strong here. You know, I built almost a community within their own community. I built a community on top of like their community and basically just teared theirs down and then built my own. Like, it's crazy. You know, and I think it's for the better in some ways, because that community, all it really did was just suck the life out of people. You know, it's not about fun. But, you know, the best part about Polly's and other panels that were popular at one point or another was that people had fun. That's exactly true, Corrosive. That's true. But you can't have fun when you have this ongoing drama just existing, and it will not go away until I find a conclusion to all this. And yes, one person can stall an entire community. It's something where I am dedicated to doing. It's actually a privilege of mine to do. I want to find a good outro, and I'm going to end the show. One moment, please. Well, I also wanted to thank everyone for being here, especially you, Nevaeh, and you know, and Rosie. We all love you, Rosie. White Tupac owns you.
Whether they gag me, bound me, hollow point round me, dump me off the side of a bridge and drown me. Spare my family the details on how they found me. Vigil by candlelight and gather round me and talk about how I would lounge with fly women, how I was flossing in clubs and fine linen, hopping in them ill whips with chrome spinning. Malice was true to the game for 9 innings. We love sinning, but now I answer for that. Apologize to my fam, I got y'all dressing in black. A long line family and friends, they signing in. My niece singing solo organs and violins. Wife in her black veil, hands